Hello and welcome to Viador Plays Games. I'm Viador Blackrose, and today we're continuing playing Endwalker Final Fantasy 14. I decided to go back to my roots of a sexy-ass outfit because that's what I do, that's what I like. I like being, like, overly sexy. So we are wearing the, it's called, like, the Hempen outfit. It's for different it's different for each race. It's, like, the same base outfit, but it changes depending on the race you are. For Elizin, it looks like a nice lingerie top, and I paired it with the 2B bottoms and the 2B boots because of course I did. I'm in love with those things right now. They are my absolute favorite things to be wearing, so I went with a light-ass blue today because I felt like being a light-ass blue today instead of my normal purples and greens. We are on the main story. We are going back to Garlemald. We have finished, at least for the moment. I don't know, I'm sure we'll be back. But we have finished on the moon. Oh my god, why is my mouth just staying open? What is up with this? Hold on. There, hopefully that'll be better. It's not. Why is my mouth stuck open? Ah, it looked like I'm waiting to do some horrible things. Okay, I don't know what's going on. We're just gonna sit here with an open mouth today, apparently. I don't fucking know what the dealio is. It just... The camera has decided that I'm like, ah... And I don't know why! So, fuck it! I'm just gonna look, I'm gonna have O-Face on today's stream. So, let's... Is what it is. Is what it is. Let's go back to Garlemald. And I don't fucking know what to say. We're just gonna have a little apparently on my stream. That is horrible. That is that's even worse than is normal. Oh good, my Twitch export succeeded to YouTube. Okay, cool. So I am actually in. It's happening in the background because you can do. You kind of smell like a baka. Thank you, Resmo. There you go. Okay. But yeah, so apparently if you link your YouTube account to your Twitch account, you can upload directly. So I lost my old YouTube, which is fine because I didn't have that login information. Illy had made it all. She was supposed to handle all the back end stuff back in the day. The videos that were on there did have some views, but they're not content that I'm doing anymore anyways. A lot of it was Doki Doki Literature Club stuff, and I'm not doing that. So we've got a fresh start. If you want to find my YouTube, eventually, once I have the video set up and stuff, I'll add the link to my main page. Just look for Viador Blackrose, and you'll find me. There will, like I said, eventually be a link. And welcome to chat, Res Mode. I hope you are doing well. In case you're wondering, yes, I often dress slutty. I am a sloot. Where the fuck am I going? I need to go in this building here. Okay. Mahogany Antique streams are going to be, normally that would be Sunday, Monday we would do Mahogany Antique. We are putting that, we're putting that on hold, we're shelving it for now because really there's no games that we want to play. It works best with a shooting game, but Halo wasn't able to grip us. Battlefield 2042 was garbage. So until we have something that works really well on Sundays and Mondays, we're just going to put that on hold for now. And just do kind of whatever. So for right now, Final Fantasy 14, we will keep doing Final Fantasy 14 until Final Fantasy 6 comes out, and then we'll be focusing on Final Fantasy 6. Then we'll come back to Final Fantasy 14. I thought about starting a different game, but I don't want to, because they still haven't given us a release date for Final Fantasy 6 yet. I don't want to start another game and then stop to go to 6, except for 14. That's fine. When we got caught up through the MSQ of Endwalker, and we're caught up endgame, I might stream like whatever raids they have unlocked and stuff like that, or we might just move to something else. We still have the Mass Effect trilogy that I want to go back. I'm still trying to figure out how I want to play that on stream because I've already read through all the shit during my various playthroughs, so I really don't want to do all that shit again. So we might just do more of a bare bones based playthrough, but we'll see what happens. So let's continue on with this story, shall we? It's good to see you again. No rest for your lunar adventure, I hope. I am sipping my coffee. We've done what we can for now, and believe me, we intend to tell you all about it. But before we do, might you tell us what's become of Garlemald in our absence? We succeeded in subduing the Tempest inside the Tower of Babel. We took many alive, but combined with those who were already in our custody, the number requiring care has grown exponentially. The inclement conditions here have made it difficult, if not impossible, to treat them all here, so we have petitioned the aid of the allied nations. Some are understandably, there we go, that's the word, hesitant to proffer assistance, particularly those that were recently subject to imperial occupation. That said, several others have agreed to grant them refuge for treatment. With the assistance of your fellow scions, we endeavor to see them safely transported and subsequently cured of the tempering. Will all of the tempered be relocated? Not all, no. We have sufficient shelter to attend those whose treatment has begun, and enough healers have volunteered to remain until their patients have recovered. Julius is one such patient, though he is not yet fit to receive visitors. Why did my monitor just go off? Just a second, yo. Come on now. Okay, yeah, my secondary monitor, the one that like lets me see chat and my stream and all that shit, just boop decided to turn off for no reason. That's wonderful. Don't start fucking with me, stuff. Don't start fucking with me. Okay? Please, equipment. Place. I beg you. Behave. Truth be told, it was a miracle he and those of his company were not harmed in the chaos. If not for Alphino and Alice's timely assistance, I dare say none of them would be with us today. In light of recent developments, have the Alliance leaders come to any decision regarding Garlemald? Afraid not. Given the tremendous ramifications of what has happened here, it will take time to determine what must be done. In the meantime, they intend to work with the Eastern Alliance to keep a close watch over the provinces. We have other news to share. Shortly after Anima was defeated, we received reports that each and every tower has vanished. That's fucking good. Awesome! For a mercy, the process was apparently not quite as violent as that you experienced in Thavnair. Those who were trapped within them have been rescued and are receiving treatment. To hasten this endeavor, the beast tribes have received instruction in the magics needed to secure tempering. That's fucking awesome! Master Matoya is no doubt thrilled that the Mother Proxy affords us so many visitors. Haha! Yes, we are grateful for her ongoing efforts, as well as those of our comrades near and far. As for the contingent, several of our members have been granted leave to return to their homelands after the transfers of Tempered have been completed. Oh, what voice did we give him? What voice did we give him? Alosia and I will remain, along with a small force, to continue offering aid to those here in Garlemald. The Empire may be no more, but there are yet those who call these lands home. I believe that accounts for recent events here, so what of the moon and the Telophoroi? Yeah, well, here's what happened. See, we kicked their ass, and then we killed Zodiark, and now the final days is going to start, and if we don't find a way to fix it, we're all going to have to go to the moon and go to another star, and every other planet linked to the source will be destroyed. There you go. That's how we sum it up. Final days. Gods. I prayed your victory would mark the end of our troubles. There is still much we don't know, but the Alliance leaders must be told. Would you be willing to contact them in our stead? Yes, of course. I will send word forthwith. We will also release your fellow scions from the present duties, that they may return to Sharlayan. Your energies are better spent finding a means to avert the coming apocalypse. Speaking of your fellow scions, you'll be happy to hear that Mistress Krau, though still on the mend, has been moved to the Baldasian Annex and given into Tataru's care. Thank you. I look forward to seeing them both upon our return. Then let us be on our way then. I'm just adding words to the chat. There we go. One last thing, if I may. After your confrontation with Zodiark, you said Xenos took his leave, and in all likelihood has returned here to Garlemald. I have a mind to dispatch scouts to try and ascertain his whereabouts, but first wish to ask if you believe there is merit in doing so. Yeah, dude, wherever he's at, he's gonna be murdering a bunch of motherfuckers to keep his skills good, and he's gonna be looking for some kind of, like, powerful god entity to absorb to make the fight worthwhile later. If they found him, they would not likely live to tell the tale, or if you're expecting a trail of destruction to follow, you won't find one. Or an admirable but futile endeavor. We're going to go with that one. We're going to go with the middle one. Aye. You're the only foe he considers worthy. And even if my men found him, who but you could even hope to bring low that monster? Pray forget I entertain the notion. While on the subject of Xenos, the 10th Legion has made an official proclamation. They denounced the Crown Prince and condemned his role in the Empire's downfall. His very title has become a source of shame among his former subjects, and his continued use serves only to hinder relations with foreign nations. For this reason, he has been declared Xenos Viator Galvis, outcast and enemy of Garlemald. Van Daniel is no more, and now his people turn against him. It seems he's not what his bloodlust to keep him company. Better that than an army to see its state sated. At any rate, I will not keep you longer. I pray that your safe passage back to Sharlayan. And we sip on my coffee. Alright, now we go back all the way to the Baldasian Annex. Boop, boop, boop. Where it will be almost as cold as it is here, but that's okay. I keep warm by the looks and stares and attention of others. So, this hunt for specimens is going to be some side quest chain. It is something that we will need to do, but it's not going to give me Aether Currents because you can't even ride your mount here in Sharlayan. So, we're not going to be too stressed about it. What's up, Crow? Welcome back, Theodora. We were so terribly worried about you. Though it is plain I have caused my own fair share of worry, and for that I apologize. Heidelin called to me that day when you entered the Tower of Babil. Her pleas were faint but desperate, and I knew at once she required a vessel to carry out her will. What came after feels like a dream barely remembered, my body flowing through the life stream toward Garlemald. When I regained consciousness, I was all aches and frostbite, exhausted of Aether. So exhausted, in fact, I could only laugh, for it was in that moment I understood Raha's weariness from the Tower of Sot. Would that I could laugh at a time like this. Though we prevented Zodiark from being unleashed upon the world, I'm curious to know what else took place there on the moon. Oh, well, all the bad shit I just told Lucia? Let me tell you. Well, perhaps we should wait for the others to join us before you give your account. Let us reconvene in the main hall once they've arrived. Do, 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 do. Now, the thing I like least about being an astrologian is I like to display my weapons. However, the Yu-Gi-Oh card deck sleeve on my hip just looks so ridiculous. I just don't want to. Maybe this one will actually be voiced. Nope. Sorry to keep y'all waiting. No, not at all. We understand you've been quite busy. Will Oyanji be joining us? Afraid not. He's on the moon dealing with rabbit motherfuckers. Duty keeps him away, I'm afraid. Though Theodora can explain way better than I. Because you don't want to have to write down the words. So blah blah blah. So what happened is there's a bunch of bunnies that Heidelin created to make a spaceship, but they didn't realize that what men was like now, and so they had everything built to the size of the original beings that lived on the planet. And so he's working with them to try to help make everything better in case we cannot stop the final days and we need to go to the moon and move to a new star and watch all of the planets that are linked to the source die. The final days, as befell Amarot. And we are to escape via the moon. What of the source and its reflections? I've no intention of standing by while the world falls to ruin. So how do we stop this? That's a good fucking question. Unfortunately, we have no answers at present. If the celestial currents have grown stagnant, as was the case in the time of Amarot, the solution would be to alter the flow of the aether throughout the entirety of the star. The ancients accomplished this by summoning Zodiac, sacrificing half the star's population in the doing. But it should go without saying that such sacrifice must not, cannot, be repeated. Which leaves us with the daunting task of identifying the underlying catalyst for the final days, a feat which even the Amarantines could not accomplish. Unfortunately, we found no clues in Mare Lamentorum. There is still much we do not know about the catastrophe itself, let alone what may have caused it. The final days were marked by the corruption of the Amarantines' creation magics, but we command no such power. Which invites the question, what havoc is in store for us? If we knew that much, perhaps we could draw some parallel with the events of the past, and thereby form some semblance of a plan. Perhaps we should start with the Forum then. Having worked with the Loporets in secret all this time, there is surely more they can tell us. Speaking of, forgive the interruption, but I've urgent news. The Forum is holding a public assembly in the plaza outside. Some sort of announcement? What's Father up to now? There's only one way to find out. I know what he's up to. The Loporets have been activated. They are going to reach out to the Charlians, the Forum, who they've been working with, and say, okay, get all your motherfucking people on the goddamn ship to the moon. Because the Charlians are ready to give up. They know that this is what we're supposed to do. Hopefully, maybe they'll have some knowledge of what the fuck happened, but hell, like they're going to tell us. Everyone looks so prim and proper adventurous. It's like, who are you? Oh, I'm the slutty champion of Eorzea. That's what I am. So I have that outfit, I have that outfit. I don't have this outfit, but I don't like wearing the robes. I have that outfit. I have those pieces. A lot of the outfits I have just... they don't, like, fit Via so very well. This guy always looks like he ate a lemon that smelled like ass.
Order, I say. I thank you all for gathering here on such short notice. This day we must speak of grave affairs and their implications for the future of Charlian, nay, of this very star. Said affairs concern all citizens, so we've called for a public assembly.
Okay. Yep, I have that shirt.
You may have heard rumors of the Talophoroi and the havoc these madmen wreak abroad. Under normal circumstances, we would pay little heed to petty disturbances outside our borders. The final days, however, are another matter altogether.
Yep.
For we dare not ignore these prophetic words of Eld. The End-bearers will come, ushering chaos and calamity. The final days descend and devour the very star.
Le gasp!
I've never heard this prophecy.
Is it true? Will all that really happen?
No, I don't think they'd be telling you if they
Calm
wouldn't.
yourselves. The time has come to speak of the Forum's most sacred duties. But first...
To throw us under the bus.
Give voice to the voiceless. Let bindings be unbound. By
Oh shit, that's right.
decree, I declare the enchantment broken.
They weren't able to speak about it because of the enchantment, and now the enchantment's been broken, and now they can speak.
Master Leveilleur.
Le Veilleur. Le Veilleur.
Very well. "270 years ago, our forebears began an expedition in the Dravanian hinterlands, in search of a route to access the ethereal sea. This much is public knowledge. Their findings, however, would become the Forum's most closely guarded secret. What those researchers discovered in the hinterlands was not a passage unto the ethereal sea, but the very heart of our star, and Hydaelyn herself.
Ooh. I want to go there.
She spoke to them of a calamity that would extinguish all life, and of a means by which we might be spared. The moon. 'Tis in truth a gargantuan vessel built to serve as sanctuary for her children and deliver them from this doom. Much like Njunkref's hope in ages past, it will bear the people of a world in the throes of death to a new home.
Okay. We already knew that.
Needless to say, this will be no small undertaking. To facilitate the great work, the Forum has maintained close contact with the servants of Hydaelyn, who presently reside on the moon. Convinced that the foretold end was all but inevitable, we began amassing a wealth of knowledge, not merely for the betterment of our nation, but in preparation for the journey to come.
Okay.
You reveal this to us now? By the gods, how long do we have?
We don't know. Excuse me.
While we cannot say with certainty, we believe the hour to be nigh. We received a transmission from the moon suggesting as much not long ago. Which is why we must in earnest begin preparations for the great exodus. For his impressive contributions and the leadership he demonstrated during our withdrawal from Dravania, we have elected Master Leveilleur to oversee this initiative.
Fellow scribes and scholars, my countrymen, we face a threat of unprecedented.
This is epic. Sorry, I'm being quiet. I'm just focused.
We must challenge the trials before us with composure and conviction if we are to find salvation. The wisdom of Sharlayan has ever been a shining beacon in the darkness, and so it shall continue to be.
Please tell me they're not going to be like, only the Charleans will leave, fuck everybody else. Please tell me that's not going to be their stance.
It is our solemn charge to see our heritage preserved for future generations. For those who will come after, we will brave a new frontier.
Administrative edicts will be relayed to all major institutions ere long. In the meantime, carry on with your duties. With that, I hereby call this assembly to a close.
Meg, just continue with business as usual. We'll give you instructions. Good luck and Godspeed. Why are you mad? That's exactly what they've been planning. Like, I mean, yes, we want to try to stop it, but still.
What Mother told us when we visited home? That it wasn't until after we were born that Father seemed to lose himself in his work.
Yeah.
If that great work of his was the evacuation of this star, then...
Yes. It wasn't for his benefit. Would you mind waiting here a moment? I wish to speak with Father before we leave.
Yeah, go right ahead, dude. Take your time, or keep it civil, huh? Take your time. Take your time.
Thank you. I shan't be long.
I shan't be long.
if it's all the same to you, I have a few choice words to share with Father as well.
Yeah, she's not gonna be civil at all. See, civility? And Alice? I don't believe that I know the words.
So, come to call us cowards and bid us join your fruitless battle against the inevitable.
Nay, we do not object to the Forum's proposal. On the contrary, those who wish to flee have every right to do so.
Goddamn
All
right.
is cooperating with your associates on the moon to ensure that all is ready should evacuation be our only recourse.
Then whatever your business, I suggest you be brief.
Hi, Violet. Fist bumps, hugs, kisses, cuddles, whichever and any.
Though we cannot boast the boundless wisdom of Charlian, we have first-hand knowledge of foreign cultures and have conversed with no small number of peoples. These experiences have taught us fundamental truths that cannot be recorded in any tome, nor charted on any map. The beating heart of this planet is its people, many of whom would give anything, even their lives, to protect the lands they love. Many may choose to join you in the end. But what of those unwilling or unable, for whom escape will never be an option? What would you have them do? To ignore the plight of those one might conceivably save is not wisdom, Father. It is indolence. This is why we choose to fight.
We'll not
Excuse
ask
me.
for your understanding, Father. Only that you don't turn a blind eye to the good we have done, that we can still do. We're not children in need of protection. Hold fast to your principles and let the world burn if it please. But we believe there is still another way.
And, you know, it would behoove y'all to help us, because you don't have to keep your secrets anymore. You're not bound by the enchantment, and if we can find a way to stop this... I mean, fuck, if y'all want to, a whole bunch of y'all can still go to another goddamn star and, you know, let us do our thing, but help us with the knowledge that y'all have. Fuck.
And if there is, we will find it. You see if we don't.
So how are you feeling, Violet? Still battered and bruised? Still tired from work? Still at work? We dressed up as sexy Via today, as per usual.
Just stay out of our way.
Yeah, we're not gonna hinder you, fam. We need to go talk to the leader of the school, because now he can talk to us and he might be of help. See? Look, sexy Via.
You're not
Isn't that
so
good?
Consumed with self-righteousness. He might tell you how proud he is of you both.
Sexy Via is normal Via.
Bold words call for bold action, and there'll be no turning to your father should plans go awry.
As if I ever would. So long as there are those who wish to stay and fight for this star, we have to do what we can to help them.
Right. Too right.
And if we're to do that, we'll need to be well rested.
So we should go take a nap?
Do you agree? And having triumphed over what we once thought to be the source of all evil, I can think of no one in greater need of at least a dozen winks.
Yeah, at least a dozen. Maybe a couple. Are you offering me to go to bed
Shall
with you,
we then?
Thancred?
To the annex. To prepare for tomorrow.
Are we gonna have another dinner scene where we all sit around a table and chew on food and sip coffee and just have friendly conversations? You just depressed and sad today? One of your best friends just unfriended you and blocked you without any warning or reason? Oh, I hate when that happens, like, without even the courtesy of a, like, you know, just, here's why. I'm sorry to hear that. I won't ever do that to you. I don't just block people, like, even people that piss me off, like there's a member of my community that, if they keep pushing me the way they do, I'm gonna have to ban them, but I'll at least, like, send them a message first. I mean, I'll give them a chance to respawn, but they'll at least have a message with my reasoning. But I try not to do anything like that too quickly, because I might just be butthurt, because I have been horrifically depressed. Each day it gets worse, and it's been that way for at least 2 weeks now. Like, I'm in a constant state of depression. I'm not on my meds or anything like that, which is unfortunately. Last thing I said was try this game, we could play together, and you said yeah. Oh, so, I mean, without knowing them or anything of the situation, they're probably just going through their own shit. Hopefully it's not like situations I've been in where they've got someone in their ear, you know, whispering poisonous words and ruining everything. Crowd tells me the forum made a rather momentous announcement, so there's to be a great exodus, is there? I'm reminded of my narrow escape from the Isle of Vol. The realization, the running, the mixture of relief and regret after... Why me, I asked myself. Why me? Why us? Why now? Why wonder? There's no use fretting over the cosmic morality or lack thereof. We're here, and we'll get through this together. And who knows? Maybe my luck will rub off and grant everyone a narrow escape. There's no harm in praying for as much. But enough of my rambling. I'm sure you're exhausted. Your chamber awaits. Did you give me fresh sheets again? Oh, we got a hat. The good thing is we can change glamours here, or we should be able to change glamours here. So we get our hat, and then we can change it back to what we're wearing now. I do wish I could have a belt, but you can't. The moon. It's a spaceship. I'm pretty sure that's a portent and not actually happening right now. Yeah, that's a vision of what's to come. Every time they send me to my room, I always have at least one visitor. That's just how the game works. Visitors come knocking at your door. Whoever could it be? What do we say? Alphino, Alice, Thancred, Y'shtola, Graha, Estinian? I'm gonna go with Graha. I wonder if what I clicked determines who it is. Or if I just guessed right.
Oh, apologies. I didn't mean to... If you could spare a moment before bed.
Do sincerely hope the best stream has a wonderful day so far.
I feel this may be the last quiet night we have to talk for quite some time.
Oh, I should have picked... I wonder if it's like... Whoever I picked would be who I talked to, because then I would have chose Alice, because I want to bed her. You hope I have a wonderful day so far. It has not started great, but we're doing our stream and I'm having fun. And you're here. Having my fans and friends here always helps. The Mahogany and Teak streams are being put on hold for a little while, which is usually what we do Sunday and Monday. Until we have a game that we want to play. That's alright, just being limited to a couple days a week, or you know, like, story-based games can be difficult if we played it on all our spare time and then we just stream somewhere in the middle of the story on Sunday, Monday. Which is kind of what happened to Dying Light 2. We were originally, like, we had a bunch of different plans for the game, but in the end, none of them are panned out quite the way it was supposed to be. So, that's where we're at there. So yeah. I do my best. My high moments are when I'm streaming, to be honest, and then when I manage to distract myself doing other stuff off stream. Man, I should have clicked Alice A. But I just clicked who I thought it would be, and I figured it would be Graha.
I am troubled of late. Unwarranted concerns, perhaps. I hope. Nevertheless, I feel compelled to share them with you. Though you have bested your enemies thus far, Xenos and even Zodiac, your victories have come at a considerable cost to yourself. No one is without their limits, and you are no exception. I worry the added weight of the final days will prove more than you can bear.
No, I'll be okay. We always get through. I'm Vidora.
Too much for any one woman. But you needn't bear it alone. Let me share your burden. My, carrying capacity pales in comparison to yours, but I could still help. Shoulder the occasional satchel from your ever-growing mountain of, baggage.
Aw, Graha.
You have already done so much to help relieve me of mine own encumbrances. 'Tis only fair that I repay you in kind.
I mean, while between all of those ones that I listed, I mean, of course, Y'shtola would be awesome to bed, and Graha and Alice would be, because I am pan. I do tend to lean towards women, because soft and boobies. Who doesn't love soft and boobies? But Graha is a wonderful choice, too.
Of course, it needn't be only troubles we share. Moments of joy may seem few and far between now, but there will come a time when we look back fondly on this journey. The
course.
inquiry at the forum, our march through the snows of Garlemald, our impromptu dinner in this very room. All of it.
Terribly sorry I didn't have a great morning, and you hope I end up having a lovely night at least. Well, I mean, having you here, and anyone else who's here as well, goes great towards that.
And that is to say nothing of the journeys yet to come. To the ends of the world and beyond. But tomorrow will be no less busy than today, and I've kept you from your rest long enough.
Let me talk to the rest. I want to talk to Yustola and Alice.
Sleep well, my friend.
Sleep well. See, this shows y'all like one of my character flaws. I can't have somebody just show up to be friendly and offer friendly stuff, even in game, without thinking it's gonna be about sex. Like, just, oh, it puts you, yeah. Some certainly sure, some would call those character flaws. Can't help myself. It's who I am. A short while earlier in the Almegan Quarter. I have access to some of those outfits. I don't wear them, they're peasantry clothing. That's a red mage, I have access to that.
Thank the gods that tower is gone. The sight of it was enough to make me sick.
Thank the Ilsebar contingent, more like. Word is, they fought their way into Garlemald and toppled the bloody thing themselves. Not just the one, neither. All the towers have up and vanished.
Okay. Yeah, that's true.
Aye, I heard the same. Commander Aldin and his troops helped keep casualties to a minimum, too. But is it true they brought back tempered Garlean soldiers?
Okay, look, y'all need to be chill. We're trying to make
Commander
peace.
Aldin tells it. They've a treatment for that now. But don't you worry. Cured or not, they've no plans to bring them into the city proper.
I see. Well, that's a relief then. I know we've brothers and sisters among the lot, but I can't say I'm eager to welcome them home.
Wanted to think about it for a while yet. But to be looked after in Alagana for the time being.
Who do we have here? Uh-oh. That's not a good sign. Meanwhile, in Ishgard. Ishgard! I need to get enough guild to where I can get a house in Ishgard once they become open. Otherwise, I'll have my apartment here. Our fancy... I have access to one of those kind of hats. It's a bunny rabbit.
Another day, another commission of paramount importance.
Oh, this is the Charlian dude.
What have we here?
The beginning of the end days. People fucking going crazy. Stars.
Hey, are you all right? Was that? No. The shadows play tricks, nothing more.
I don't think you're right, Aaronville.
The towers are gone, and the Garlean threat is abated. And yet, why does it feel as though it's about to get much, much worse?
Because the final days, fam. Like, something spoke when Zodiark was killed. There is an underlying being that had a feminine voice. That, I don't remember what they said, but it was something bad. Uh-oh. Somebody just spilled ink all over the map. Let's see what's in this hat. Let's see what kind of hat they gave us. Ooh, we are not gonna like this hat. Yep, we are not gonna like this hat. Now, it'll look cute on a lot of characters, and it'll probably look cute on Via, but that's just not my style. Ooh, we're gonna be able to get different kind of dye. We haven't gotten dye as a reward in a while. Oh, Viadora, I was just about to call for you. I'm afraid we received another call for assistance. This one comes from Razat Han. The others have assembled in the main hall to discuss the situation. You must join them at once. Alright, we're going. So, like I said, one of my videos uploaded to YouTube. I'm starting it with the Endwalker. So, Endwalker content is what's going to YouTube. So, if y'all like to watch my streams, you can watch them there constantly. The more views, the better. Right? Right. And I'll post links and shit once they're done, once I've renamed the videos and stuff like that. Or, like I said, just do a search for Viador Black Rose. Yo, hi Poppy! Hugs, or what's the greeting I'm doing now? Fist bumps, hugs, kisses, or cuddles, any and all of which you choose to claim. How are you today, Poppy? Ah, there you are. Look at sexy Viador today. I need to start exercising so I can look like that. I'm never going to look like that. Our worst fears have come to pass, but moments ago we received grim tidings from our contact in Razatan. Vile beasts have appeared as if out of nowhere, claiming one victim after the next. What's more, they say the very sky burns above them. Thus begins the final days. Good gods, are the final days already upon us? It would appear so. Sadly, this is all the information we have at present. No doubt the people of Razat Han are busy fighting for their lives. Then we must go at once. They need our help. Agreed, Kral. You'd best remain here with Tataru and gather what knowledge you can. That you are in no condition for a long journey, I imagine. Accept it, Kral. Very well. Similar phenomena may have been observed elsewhere, and if so, we must know about it at once. Be safe out there, yes? Then let us make for Yedelbad. We must prepare ourselves for what may lie ahead. We're probably going to end up doing the little side questies. Once we get there, I'm going to see if we have 5 of the blue. Journey to Thavnair. So we're going to see, because we haven't been here yet, and we still can't quite go to Razat Han proper yet. We can only go there when they let us go there. So it's not quite unlocked yet. Just like Yulmore was in Shadowbringers.
Vile beasts did rise.
The end of the final days begin. And we're still only like a little more, maybe halfway or a little more than halfway through the main story quest yet, I think. Just it's a guess.
Leaving naught in their wake but blood and ash.
Ooh, that's a sexy demon.
Scorches earth and boils seas. And our sins ascend unto the heavens.
And we still don't know what's causing it. 3 dooms to unmake all we were. Is one of them going to be Fumbaba? Because that red guy looked kind of like Fumbaba from Final Fantasy VI. Or whatever they ended up calling him in different translations.
The sky burns. The final days are truly upon us.
Probably has to do with demons and devils. Some great evil being.
I trust you have heard the news.
We have. What can you tell us of the situation, Your Excellency?
Last night, the isle was rocked by tremors, and the earth itself cried out. aloft, the heavens began to burn. From all about, unholy beasts, the likes of which we had never seen, came forth in fury and rage.
Okay.
No. To say they came forth
Excuse me.
inexact. The people of Radzatan themselves transformed into these baleful fiends.
Oh, shit.
Though the phenomenon was observed throughout our lands, the first creature, the largest and most dreadful of the lot, wrought havoc upon us here in our fair city. Though they bear superficial resemblance to divinities of legend, they are ungodly abominations. The people decry them as blasphemies.
Blasphemy!
The large one's rampage has since taken it to the northern reaches of the island. I mean to dispatch our radiant host in an attempt to quell the threat.
That'll probably be a trial.
And what of Vritra?
Vitra too makes for the north of his own accord, and yet he knows the blasphemy and its minions were but yesterday his beloved people. I pray his boundless compassion and mercy does not deter him from taking unenviable but necessary action.
Understood. I ask that you allow us to aid you in quelling this threat.
You would risk your lives to help us yet again?
Of course.
I have no words to express my
We're the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, and I am... Not only am I the champion of Eorzea, but I am Hydaelyn's chosen. I will save this goddamn world or die trying!
Approach the north from several directions, with a number of units set to depart from the docks of Yetland. They will make landfall in an area of dense jungle, where one can expect to encounter dangers even beyond the fell beasts we hunt. I leave you to your preparation. You will find me at the docks when you are ready to depart.
Is this going to be a dungeon? Or are we just going to be taken to an area we can't get to on foot? That clenched fist. We're doing a lot of clenched fists in this expansion.
We're as prepared as we'll ever be. Let's go.
Somebody else just went live. Oh, Quikens is live. I will save the day looking like a slutty superhero. Alright, let's take a look. Okay, so we have one. Two. I thought there were more. Yeah, we only have two Aether thingies, so we're not going to stress about doing this quest yet. Do 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 do. Bam ba do ba do ba dow ba do ba do ba do ba dow. Everyone has assembled, yes? I thank you for lending us your aid in our battle against the blasphemy. Let us review our plan of attack. I would have you board this boat and circle around the north side of the island. There you will find a dense jungle we call Vanaspati. It is a sacred wood, home to many temples and a number of villages. Vritra and the Radiant Host have gone there ahead of us. I ask that you join them and do all in your power to destroy this blasphemy. Vanaspati now accessible. It is going to be a dungeon. And as we have been doing the entire time since it's been unlocked, we will go ahead and run said dungeon as the trust system. So I'm going to be the healer. We're going to Alice and Yustola. Thancred, we're going to get rid of Thancred. Bye Thancred, and we're going to bring Grahatia. He's an all-rounder. He can be whatever class we need him to be. We don't have a melee, but I want to bring the girls with us. because that's how I like to be. Now I could queue for this and run it with a party, but I've honestly been enjoying doing the trust system. It's my first way to unlock these dungeons. It's been nice. It's not as fast. And it seems I'm less likely to get gear intended for my class. I don't know that to be true, but it just seems that way. However, it's been fun. You get to run it with your crew. It fits the story thematics better, in my opinion. Plus, I don't have to worry about some tank pulling more than I can handle. And so on and so forth. Stuff like that. Alright, this one goes to ranged. Okay. Alright, let's go. Ooh, that's a big motherfucker right there. Alright, so we're going to give a buff to them. Gonna give a buff to them. So what kind of monsters do we got here? We've got this big centipede-looking motherfucker. And some weird face masky things. Oh shit, let me get out of that.
Hold still.
You underestimate me.
Oh, wait.
Allow me.
You know, I never used my Sinistry. It bond with the target party member each time I cast a single healing target spell on myself or party member. That party member with whom I bond also receives equal HP at 40% of the spell. I've never been using it, and I ought to should sometimes. What's the cooldown on that shit? 120 seconds and lasts for 20 seconds. So, like, when I res somebody, it wouldn't hurt to put that on them, I guess. I'm the healer, so I can let them do damage. Look, like actual dogs, or no, wait, no, those are demon beasts fighting our dragon friend.
These are children of Stavner. Forgive me. I could do them no harm.
Alright, so we're gonna cast Sinistry on her, and we're gonna heal Grahatia, which will also help heal Y'shtola, just because I never used the fucking spell, and I really ought to. Alright. Okay, we're gonna cast that on him. We're gonna cast Celestial Collective to give him a shield buff. And now we're gonna cast my AoE, even though a healer's AoE by itself is kind of booty. Like, healers are not here to do damage. We are not. Which is why judging how combat works based on how a healer does combat on missions is ridiculous. Dude, they're fucking Graha up. That one goes to melee DPS, okay. So it's the sun, the snowflake, and the thing that looks like wind, I guess, are the buffs for melee DPS. Which is something I've been needing to relearn because I've been gone from the game for so long. And they also changed the way the Astrologians cards worked pretty early on. Well, not pretty early on, but you know, while I was already playing them as my healer class, they had already changed them. So it used to work differently. Yes, Vitra, this is the only way. Now, we will continue onward, Vitra. Ooh, okay. We're gonna try to get a good look at this thing's butt. Alright, look at that sexy demon butt. Oh, I should heal Graha. I'm trying to get a good look at this thing. Nice boobs, good butt. Why do I have such a thing for demons? Why am I so attracted to demons? You have to go for now. You wish me the best. Hope I have a wonderful rest of my stream. Oh, thank you. I hope I do too. I hope you have a good night or day or whatever it is, wherever you're at. And hopefully you at least, you know, find out what's going on with your friend. To quote Tech Knight from the Boys comic, if it's got a hole, it means I can fuck it. I mean, yeah, except I would much rather be fucked than do the fucking. You know, but the sentiment is the same. So the tree goes to a caster or a ranged DPS. They can be caster or melee based. I still think everybody that has even a modicum of free time that doesn't have games that take all their free time should look into Final Fantasy 14. You can play with me. You can play for free to test the game out. You can play any class that you have access to. Since you only get the first 2 expansions for free through the demo and up to level 60 as a thing, you don't have access to every class, but you have access to a lot of the classes. These things are fucking Graha up, yo. Like, they're doing some damage to them. Let's kill the big floating sexy demon with tentacles. If anybody likes doing fan art, feel free to add any demons and Via together, because I'm one of those people. Alright, we should be coming upon the first boss fight here around this corner, I'm willing to bet. Usually it doesn't take this long. Yep, there it is. There's a little line. Alright, so who knows what we'll find. Let me take a sip of my Pepsi. It's too late. It's too late for us all. And it turns into... Oh, you are ugly. You are ugly, sir. He's doing something called mouth off. And he just made mouths on the ground. Okay. Oh, shite. Alright, we were able to avoid that. Now he's doing something called last gasp. Which looks like it's a tank breaker. Now he's doing mouth off again. We're just going to make more mouths on the ground. And he's got a lot more mouths this time than last time. Oh, he's doing a half attack and an edge attack. Okay, so the mouths that don't say anything look to be the safe mouths. And whichever arm he raised looks like that's going to be his side AoE attack. So now he's doing Lost Hope, which I don't know what it does. Oh shit. It's moved, it's fucked up my movement. None of the mouths appear like they're gonna be safe. This one is. This one's not saying anything.
Allow me.
Oh shit. Here, have a shield. And that one's for melee, motherfuckers. He's doing mouth off again. And he's raising that arm, his right arm, so we need to be over here. Look at me learning this shit. It's coming back to me how to get this shit done. He's got his arm in the air again. He's doing what's right. They made a line. Doesn't look like that's necessary. Notes of despair. Oh, excuse me. Alright, Lost Hope was fucking my movement up again. Yeah, that finger thing's rough. It's not the first time they've done the finger thing before.
Hold still.
Stone for the 7th Dawn. I don't think I like it. Oh. Alright. We figured out his mechanics pretty quick. What is left? Now we need to be on his right side. Notes of Despair is going to fuck up my movement again. Oh, no. Notes of Despair is his AoE. Fuck. Lost Hope. Fucks this shit up again. He's doing mouth off. And he died before it mattered. Okay. So mouth off. So the finger spins above my head, and then when I try to move, whichever way it's facing at the time is which way I'm going to go. It's kind of fucked. So what does this turban look like? Let's just try it on. Does not look like gear I'm going to be wearing. Okay. Some dungeons have like really awesome outfits that I use for glams. So I always like to check and see if this is one of them. Because if it is, then I'll end up farming that as the class that I... Oh god, that's a horse of some kind. Oh, this is no good. So how are you doing today, Jow? Did you end up enjoying your stream last night? I know you switched to Chrono Trigger at some point, but I was already in the midst of D&D at the time. And I know last time you tried to play Chrono Trigger, it had problems. Speaking of D&D, we managed to not have any of our characters die, though the stuff was looking pretty hectic for a moment. My wild magic on my sorcerer toward the end of the fight caused me to turn into a potted plant for a while. Because, you know, that's a thing that happens. Your controller worked? Well, that's good.
Allow me.
You have a better USB-C cable so your controller actually works? That's awesome. We did level up. I hit level 5, so now I have Fireball. This is my first caster that I've ever really played. And also my first one, of course, subsequently with that, having Fireball, so... we're trying... The DM is deciding whether we're going to use the newest book's changes to character races. If we do, then I'm no longer immune to poison. If we don't, then I'm immune to poison damage. Poison... I'm resistant and immune to poison. So that I can... And I changed my sorcery feats, so now I can... Using one sorcery point, change Fireball into a poison attack and drop it on myself and take no damage. These are about to turn right in front of us. And they're right, it is a lot like the, This is very reminiscent of what we had to deal with in Oh, shit. in Shadowbringer, but like the opposite side. So we have to find what's causing everything to turn to darkness, it looks like. So we do need to be the Warrior of Light. That's just my guess. We actually I don't know exactly what's going on right now. I can't. Well, I mean, maybe I could. If I knew the lore better, maybe there's like hints and stuff. Okay, come on, give me a sun. There we go, there's the sun. I am the sun. Do 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 do.
Hold still.
That's not how the song goes, but it's okay. You know how to play that song? And I'm kind of off. Here comes the sun. Do 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 do. Here comes the sun. See, I knew I said it wrong. Now, good healers, unless something has changed since Stormblood, because I didn't stick with Endwalker. Good healers need to be able to throw out their damage while throwing heals, because like endgame raids needs their DPS. If I was going to do endgame raids, I would probably not do it as a healer. Just honestly speaking. But yeah, this is very much like what was happening on the first, except instead of light, it's darkness. So maybe that has something to do with some of these things. Maybe. Hi, Wes. Fist bumps, hugs, kisses, cuddles, and or take whichever you want, or any of all of them. Welcome to the stream. I'm working on that as my greeting. What do y'all think of that? Fist bumps, hugs, kisses, cuddles. That way people can choose what they like. You know, because some people, like, I have what I'm assuming, if I remember correctly, like demi or asexual fans, so they're not going to want hugs and kisses from me. They're not. And it's, while I struggle to fully comprehend asexuality because it's very much the opposite of what I am, I do try to respect it. So, what do y'all think of that intro? Or that welcome that I've been giving out. Also, I've said it before, but as people keep coming in, I actually do have my Endwalker videos uploading to my YouTube right now. I'm not editing them. They're just coming straight from Twitch. I'm uploading them directly to YouTube, so they just get to see what happens here. I'm probably go in and change the titles so it's easier to make sense, and stuff like that. But once I know it works, once I know the videos work, I will add my YouTube link to my Twitch homepage, as well as putting a link, putting the link in my Discord. And stuff like that. I'll go in and put like the art, like I'll have to make myself a notepad that has like all the links for like where my artist Folly, where she would like to have her stuff go to. Like, does she want it to go to her Discord? Does she want it to go to her DeviantArt? At some point, I would still like to get some intro music. That way I can like up the quality of my streams and their uploads to YouTube. But they made it to where I can directly link my YouTube to my Twitch, so that after the video's over, I need to let them I have to leave them off of YouTube for 24 hours, but after 24 hours, I'm allowed to upload them to YouTube, and they have a feature to where if I link them, I can just upload it straight from Twitch to YouTube. I don't have to download it I don't even have to have the website up. It does everything on the back end. So it's just a simple matter of going into my VOD at like 24 hours after the fact and just telling it to upload, and it will. And then I can change the title and the description, all that shit. I'm sure I can change it after the fact. At least I hope I can. So I want to get that going before Final Fantasy VI comes out, because I'm really hoping people will like my playthrough of Final Fantasy VI, like the voices I've given the characters. And hopefully I'll get new fans through that. At least that's my hope. That is my hope. Oh, we're up to the second boss. What do these earrings look like? What do these earrings look like? Okay, it's... Oh, it's a thing on one end and a dangle on the other. That's actually kind of cool, but that's for aiming. Which means it's for archers, rogues... Archers and rogues? Bards, ninjas, machinists, and dancers. Okay. Even though rogue's a melee class. Rogue and ninja's a melee class. That's interesting. That's cool. I don't main any of those classes, though, so it's not like to get used too much. I main tanks, healers, and casters. Boy, you pinchy fucking way having motherfucking son of a face ass. Alright, we need to pay attention to what this thing is doing. Right now it's throwing a tantrum. Okay. It's doing something called Unholy Water, and everybody's moving away from the front of it. Oh, Graha's there. We need to be in the center, I guess. Alright, it's going to do a pushback, and where do we want to be pushed? Just not into the water. Okay. Oh, shit. I was a little slow on that.
Hold still.
He's doing Unholy Water again. Aether Siphon. Oh shit, what are we doing now? Do we need to get in a water bottle? Oh, we need to get in a water. Get in the water. Was I supposed to click on it? Because I was the only one that took damage. Meaningless destruction. I have a debuff on me, so I might die. Okay, no. That's just a AoE. Okay. Oh my god, dude! It's a scorpion elephant face demon thing. Okay. Alright, he's doing an Aether Siphon. He's doing the knockback, so let's stand here. Now he's doing something called Poison Heart. Oh, okay. I don't like that. Let's pop a shield up. Graha's about to get hit again. There we go. That time we knew it was coming. Alright, he's doing Aether Summon, he's doing the Aether Spray. Okay, this time, do we need to click on this? Oh, we just have to be standing in it long enough to actually be absorbed by it. Okay. Okay, we have to be there quickly, so we need to go... Alright, he's doing Meaningless Destruction, which means we can just cast a heal to counteract that. There we go. Here, let's boost everybody's damage real quick. Now he's doing Unholy Water again. And now he's doing his Aether Siphon. He's doing Aether Spray. We'll just stand right here. This has been working out pretty well. Okay. Now he's doing Poison Heart. Which means we're going to have to stack in a second. Now Graha's about to get hit by something big.
Something special for you.
Alright, we're doing pretty good so far on these fights. Alright, he's casting Unholy Water. He's probably going to do Aether Spray again. Now, let's say this is my bubble. Get your own bubble. I'm sorry, Alice. That's my fault. Here, can I remove that from you? Is that a debuff I can remove? Nope, it's not a debuff I can remove. Sorry, Alice. I called that bubble. Get your own. We leveled up. We got a new move. And we got Pants of Maiming. Let's see what these Pants of Maiming look like. Ooh, those look kind of ugly. Yeah, those are ugly. Ew. Alright, so our new move that we just got is this one. Exaltation. Reduce damage taken by self or party members by 10%. Duration 8 seconds. Restores HP at the effect's duration for 500. This one reduces damage by 10%. This one reduces damage by 10%. It doesn't say they don't stack upon each other. So I can pop this and this at the same time. So I feel like I should move them. Alright, we're gonna move them. Alright, that's gonna throw me off for a little bit, but I think it's gonna be good all around. I think it's gonna be for the best. Alright, now we just have to make our way to the final boss and see what the final boss is gonna be like. Again, if anybody thinks of trying the demo of this game, let me know. I'll get you a friend recruiting code. I would love to have more people play this game with. That'd be willing to play this game with me, you know, later in the day, after streams, especially if you're up late at night, because I do play some more up late at night, before I go to bed. Obviously, no pressure. Alright, so Aspect of Helios, the spell I casts regen on the people around. But does less straight up heal than just casting Helios. Because Helios does 400, this one does 250 plus 150 health regen. We're going to go ahead and open this treasure coffer. And we got a Ring of Casting! Nice! How does it compare to what I'm using? Oh, it's a Ring of Casting, not a Ring of Healing. Oh, shit. That eyeball means turn away. If you do not turn away, something bad's going to happen to you. Just the way it is. Here comes the sun. Doo 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 doo. Understand, not everybody has the time to put into an MMO, especially one where, like... I mean, you can pay to skip the story. You shouldn't. The story's really good. But, I mean, you can pay to skip the story. Alright, this looks like it's going to be the encounter before the final boss. Oh my god. That's going to have some mechanics to it.
Hold still. Hold still.
What's the cooldown on this? 60 seconds? Same as that? Oh, yeah. If I'm going to be popping my shield, I want to be like Exaltation and Collective Unconsciousness. Oh, shit. Don't die, homie. Ah, more enemies have showed up. That's a lot of enemies. We're just gonna heal Graha and let them kill things.
Hold still.
Graha, why are you taking so much damage, dog?
Allow me.
Excuse me. Look, as I was doing so many attacks, I'm almost out of mana. Kind of sexy without it, you know, even though you don't have a head. Some creepy ass mouth dragon demon thing. They look like something I would see in Inuyasha. Are we not fighting the statue? Oh, we're fighting the dragon. We're fighting the blasphemy Svarbanu. Okay, I thought we were gonna be fighting a statue. Shows how much I fucking know. Now, wasn't there a treasure coffer? Yes, there was. Oh, what does this ring of casting look like anyways? Oh, that's basic. No head just means easier to deep throat. I mean, yeah, you can go straight to the throat. Oh, a choker of healing. Is it better than what I'm wearing? 536 versus... Oh, wait, hold on. We can just... item comparison. More vitality, more crit, more mind, and more determination. Alright. What does it look like? I don't know if I'm going to keep that, but it's cute and still looks like a collar. You're going to BRB? Okay, you're going to miss the boss fight. Come on, Graha, get in there. Nani? Okay, I guess the blue was the safe spot? I don't know. Now he's casting Crumbling Sky, so now I think the sky is going to hit the blue. Oh, the triangle popped up. Graha, you're gonna get hit by a thing. There you go. Yeah, give me designators when he's gonna do something bad.
Hold still.
Okay. Alright, now what are you doing, fam? He's casting Crumbling Sky again. This isn't good. Something bad's gonna happen here. Oh, I didn't get far enough. Oh, I fucked that up. Flames of Decay doesn't sound like a very nice move. Alright, Crumbling Sky, he says. Alright, he's gonna do a knockback. Oh shit, he pointed the— oh, fuck you! When did that turn blue? How did I— oh, what did I miss? I missed something that told me what was gonna happen. Ah! Hate when I miss shit. Fuck something up. This is the biggest downside. Other than they do single targets, so the fights take longer. But the other biggest downside to doing them with your trust instead of just queuing normally is if I die, that's it. They're not gonna res me. The fight is over. So hopefully I don't die again. What you got there? You got Urza laughing at me? Oh no! Don't laugh at me! Urza, no! Urza's my spirit animal. That Urza-gasm, much better. I still don't know about gasming when I die, but, you know, what you gonna do? Alright, Flames of Decay. I think was just his AoE move. Yep, it was. Okay, so the circle is bad.
I will not hold back.
My ass just needs to see shit, apparently. Alright, now he should be popping up the triangle, I think. Yeah, triangle's bad. So get off the triangle, get on the circle. That one's called Aethernar Disruption. Is it the name of the move? Do I have to memorize move names? Rumbling Sky. And the triangle's gonna be what blows up. Usually when there's an edge like this, it means you can fall off and die. Alright, let's not fuck it up this time, shall we? Fuck! Fuck! Ow, 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 ow. I just got a cramp in my lower back, upper butt. Ugh, that hurts. Here's me just fucking shit up. How many times am I gonna fail on this fucking dungeon? Seven's your guess? Oh, thank you for that. Thank you for that rousing faith in my abilities. So blue's or yellow or red, the circle's gonna explode and that's doing a knockback. Alright, let's see if I can not fucking die this time. I'm getting a little tired of this shit. Look, I did it that time. Aren't we surprised and shocked and awed? I mean, the fight's not done yet. We haven't won or anything. Come on. Yes, I know I'm very focused at the moment.
Allow me.
We did it! Third time's the charm. It's usually third time's the charm for me, but I didn't want to jinx it. Oh. I usually don't have to do something more than 3 times. There are exceptions to that. Some of these raids and some of these trials can be really fucking rough. Did I just blow your mind? Where's my fucking loot? Give me my goddamn loot. Where's my loot? Oh, my loot's over there. Alright, and we got a claymore and a jacket of maiming. Let's see what the jacket of maiming looks like. Ew, no thank you. What does the claymore look like for my Dark Knight? Is it sexy? It is just a regular ass claymore. Nope, don't need any of that shit. Alright, we did it. We got the thing done. We did the thing! We did the thing! God damn it! So now what happens? Ruined. I'm ruined. Okay.
As I feared.
What is it?
It's just like what happened on the first, except the other end of the spectrum.
The beast was there, and now it is no more. Yes?
Indeed. We saw it plain. But you didn't, did you?
I saw nothing. Not the blasphemy that perished here, nor the other men turned beasts. And because of this, I now see all too well.
Okay, what is it, Yustola?
There is no ether. Where the creatures should be, I saw naught but emptiness.
So it's what happens with the lack of magic?
Emptiness? But that would mean...
Recall the words of the Watcher. 'Twas a stagnancy of ether, a cessation of flow, leading to decay and absence, that led the ancients to conclude their star was dying. This is the same phenomenon. The instant these people are seized by the transformation, their ether begins to rot and crumble away like dried mud.
Okay.
Until, from their corporeal forms to their very souls, naught remains.
That means any of the people that die here can't be reborn either, apparently.
But the beast spoke with its dying breath. Surely at least a sliver of the man it was endured.
Mayhap so. But even if the process was incomplete, it was little more than a faint residue.
Gods be good. You're saying they cannot be saved?
Nope.
Not by any means known to me. Or by any means at all, like as not. For there is naught left to save.
Yeah, the Aether makes up everything, so this is a cessation of Aether. So we need to fix the Aether flow and get Aether flowing back like it's supposed to. But that's why they summon Zodiark, so how the fuck do we do that? We gotta find the root cause of the problem. Is there something that's sucking it up? Something destroying it?
The beasts rage on, their hunger insatiable. Even deprived of their master, they perpetuate his legacy of hate. Once proud sons and daughters of Thavnir, all of them, and now I spill their blood.
So what's going on? What can we do?
Vitra, my friends, I am heartened to see you safe.
You put your secret at risk.
Those closest to me already know the truth. A truth I must now share with one and all. Vitra, calamity has come to Radzatan. Our fair nation is rent by screams of pain and despair. More than ever, we require a strong leader to shepherd us through the storm. Reveal your true self to our people, Vitra, and guide us to salvation.
What madness is this, Iwan? Thou dost forget thyself. Were we to reveal our duplicity, it would do naught but foster confusion and chaos. Nay, I shall remain the Satrap's loyal ally, and do battle with the beasts. Easing hearts and leading the people to safety is thy task, and thine alone. I ask that you remain at Ahewan's side, and render unto him what aid you may. I know not
Oh man.
what is ahead, but without you, Radzatan will not survive.
Does that mean you're gonna turn the Aetherite on so I can just teleport here at will now? You have returned! Welcome back, Poppy.
Take me with you.
Fist bumps, hugs, cuddles, kisses, whichever you like.
I am as at home fighting in the air as I am on land. Take me with you.
Yeah, Mastenian totally can help the dragon.
My words unclear. I require no assistance. Thy place is at Ahewan's side.
Bitch, I ain't your subject.
Estinian, here.
Link Pearl.
The last thing you ever wanted. A link pearl. We'd gain much from knowing your elevated perspective. And it'll keep you from getting lonely. Which I know you love.
What a dick.
You heard the man. Seems I'm coming with you after all.
Kermit the Frog? I need... how does one do it, Kermit the Frog? Is this even remotely close to Kermit the Frog? I don't think it is. Ah! So first I have to work on getting the Kermit the Frog voice before I can say the thing for your redeemed points. This is the best I got. I don't know. I've never tried to do Kermit before. Somewhere over the rainbows. I don't know. This is the best. This is the best I can do. I don't have Kermit the Frog. Ah! But we get so bonsoir, Elliot. I'm Kermit the Frog, and I say bonsoir, Elliot. Today's show is brought to you by the letter B for bonsoir, Elliot. I don't Kermit the Frog. I've never tried to do Kermit. I'm sorry. That is the best I got. I hope y'all like it. I hope you like it, ciao. I just... Skeletor instead? Skeletor I can do! Bonsoir, Elliot! Oh wait, we gotta do there. Is that better? For those of you that are unaware, Bonsoir Elliot is from Mr. Robot. Very interesting and weird show. Definitely should check it out. That's the voice we need to work on, because Gao's voice in Final Fantasy VI is Skeletor.
Be it on thy head if thou dost chance to fall.
Dude, he's used to riding dragons.
Now, shall we?
I mean, he's ridden Tiamat. He's like, I love my dragon mounts. They make me happy.
I fear it is as Vitra says. We will not survive this on our own. While I am loath to
Via
impose
butt.
upon you again.
Dude, we got you,
I
fam.
would insist if you did not. 'Tis the very reason we have come.
once more I find myself without words to thank you properly. Let us return to the capital and plan our next course of action.
Can I actually teleport to the capital, meow? Huh, meow? Can I meow? Huh, meow? Let me teleport, meow. Nope. We want to zoom in. Where's my bar? Where'd my bar go? Our radiant host has eliminated the immediate threat to the city, though it pains me to know those beasts were once my own people. There is no telling when or where the next transformation might occur. We must remain vigilant and steel ourselves for whatever is yet to come. Raisin brown dye? Million corn yellow dye? Or honey yellow dye? I don't really use yellow, but we'll take it anyways. Oh, I could have taken the money. God damn it, Via. Could have taken the money. You may now enter Van's party with members, so that dungeon I just did, I may now go there anytime I want. And with the trust system. Forgive me, my friends, but I must return to Maghaduta for the time being. There, I can better manage this crisis and dispatch my troops as the situation demands. In that case, we shall carry out an investigation of our own here in the city. Mayhap the residents can tell us more about the first of the transformations and the conditions under which it occurred. If we can ascertain what exactly triggered these tragic events, it may give us some insight as to a possible solution. Time is of the essence. Let us split into 3 groups that we may cover more ground. Alistair and I will see to Parker's Path, Thancred and Ustolo pray make for the Dharma. I leave Arthur to Graha and you, Vidor. Any information you can gather on the first blasphemy or the manifestation of the final days here in the city would be most useful. When we have completed our respective inquiries, let us reconvene in front of Magaduta, that we may share what we've learned with the satrap. Alright. There we go. There, came back. So, let's see if it'll let me attune to Razathan yet. That way I can just teleport here anytime I want. Did I get anything good? I don't think I did. Oh, Aetherite is still temporarily disabled. Son of a beast. I do need to use the bathroom. We're going to be going to do that, taking our break soon. And help. And a hop, 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 and a hop, hop, hop. Shall we be off then? Arthur is home to the High Crucible of Alchemia, whose alchemists forged many of our warding scales. That seems as good a place as any to begin our investigation, don't you think? I spoke briefly with Nuhadin, the chief alchemist there, on our last visit. He should be happy to answer our queries. Graha now accompanies you. Like I've said before, the accompanying thing is new to this expansion. It's kind of neat. It's definitely not like stupid. And if you want to get to know the characters more, then you can always visit the little spots that let you visit things. Alright, there is Sage doing Sage things, I think. And then we jump. And then, yeah, this is expanding the House of Splendors. That's going to be a gathering and or crafting quest set. Once my gatherers and crafters are 80, or 90, I mean. Well, probably 80, but maybe 90. But I have to get them from 70 to 80 before I can even think about it, which means I got to go through all the Endwalker content, which can be tedious. Ah, I remember those red eyes. You were with those scions who commissioned the scales from us, yes? I welcome you back to the High Crucible. What brings you here in these troubling times? We are assisting the satrap in investigating the crisis that plagues the city. Did you happen to catch sight of any of the creatures? I did. And as I was going about my work, I was disturbed by crashing footsteps so powerful that the very ground shook. I rushed outside and could not believe what I beheld. The night sky was burning. Suddenly I heard panicked screams coming from the direction of Balsahan Bazaar. In the next instant, a monstrous beast poked his head out from amidst the stalls. A handful of the Radiant rushed to the scene, only to be sent sprawling as the fiend and his minions propelled themselves skyward. So, the blasphemy came from the vicinity of the markets. This knowledge may prove useful. I thank you for sharing your tale. Well, I do believe we now know where we should inquire next. To the bazaar, then. How bizarre! How bizarre! Okay. So, now we need to go down here. That's the Golden Saucer music. If when I get through the main story quest, if I just keep streaming just with the random shit that I do in this game sometimes, then y'all will definitely hear the Golden Saucer. Alright, Graha, what do you have to say? Discuss the textile stalls. So this is a Thavnarian weave. I must say, it bears a resemblance to the traditional fabrics of Corvos. Small wonder, really, given that it's just across the water. Not that I am much an expert of Corvose culture, of course. I've not had the occasion to visit my ancestral home since coming to Charlian. And, like as not, I will never reside there again. That said, in recent days I felt more acutely aware of my heritage, and grateful for it. It is thanks to my forebears that I inherited the royal eye, and with it the wisdom of ancient Alog. And so, well, I simply hope that my countrymen are safe, and one day, when this calamity is but a memory, I would like to see Corvus again, if only once. I actually have Thavnarian outfits, and I have the Thavnarian dance, and all that stuff. Before we could even go here, it was just a place that was mentioned in stories, and characters were from there, and stuff. Forgive me, but my shop's closed until further notice. Needless to say, we've more pressing concerns these days. We have not come in search of wares, but information concerning the enormous fiend that tore through the bazaar. Did you perchance witness anything? Cookie Salad is the name of this player. That's a cute name. Afraid not, my friend. Afraid not, my friend. I was here the whole time. I only saw its little minions made a mess of the place, they did. While that was all going on, the great big one tore through the west side of the bazaar. You'd have better luck asking there. Alright. We'll go to the west side of the bazaar. Is something the matter, traveler? If you are lost, perhaps I could be of assistance. Your offer is most appreciated. We are not lost, but we are in need of information. Might you know anything about the gargantuan beast that rampaged throughout the bazaar? Aye, I saw it all, though I wish I had not. I was going about my work when all of a sudden a piercing scream cut through the air. I turned around. There was the fiend, its massive body bursting through that entry with the force of a tidal wave. And then it was gone, as quickly as it came. Okay. It's a bunny boy, Twink. Sisters of Mercy, what is happening to the world? What am I to do? Is nowhere safe? Settle down, friend. The danger has passed, at least for now. If it's not painful to remember, could you tell us what you saw? But first I heard the screams, then a horde of the ravening beasts came charging toward us. One of them was huge, bigger than Merid, throwing people about like rag dolls, and it was eating them. I hid under the counter, saw others do the same. Excuse me. But the shrieking and wailing kept getting louder. More voices in the throng. Beasts or victims, I couldn't tell. I knew not what was happening. I still don't. That is enough, my good man. You were brave to share with us your tale. Many of your fellow merchants are safe. The High Crystal, too, has survived mostly unscathed. Pray stay close to your friends and loved ones, and rest your body and mind while you are able. I suspect that this is the most we can expect of the people here to tell us, and I think best we find a place outside of the bazaar where we might rest and review our findings. Look at all these people teleporting all up in here. Being like this is a place to be. And it probably is, I just don't have access to stuff yet. I am almost willing to bet these empty stalls are going to be where I'm going to get my endgame gear. Just a best guess. Oh, I went the wrong way. We need to go back in here. See how these stalls are just empty? Pretty sure that's where we're gonna get my end game gear at. Especially considering they're all fucking empty and there's people standing in front of them. So yarp. Alright, before we go in there, we're gonna take our break. I'm gonna use the bathroom and have a smoke. If you're watching this on the VOD, then you're just gonna see blank screen. What am I trying to say? Something. Oh yeah. So if you're subscribed, you will not get an ad. You'll see the break screen and hear the background music. And if you are not subscribed, you will get an ad, or several ads maybe. But we'll be back shortly. Alright, we are back. Let me get comfy in my seat. There we go. Sip a little of my Pepsi. Alright. Let's go in here, shall we? Judging by their accounts, the transformation has already occurred by the time the beast reached the bazaar. It tore through the west side of the bazaar and headed towards the Aetherite Plaza. In other words, the blasphemy may have first appeared in this vicinity. That being the case, the people in the Mahan, or the Main, I'm not sure, can surely tell us more. Okay, so let's go over here. Somebody was saddened, maybe. Or disillusioned? Stressed? Oh, excuse me. I got the burpees. Going after that enormous beast, are you? Why, I saw it, including the very instant that poor bastard transformed. Damn the gods for putting me there. It started over there, by the window. A few men, merchants, probably, talking and drinking. Conversation must have taken a turn for the worse. Next thing I know, their leader, I suppose he was, buries his head in his hands. The black mist was swirling about him. Then his whole body bursts apart, and there stands a hideous, slavering beast, massive and foul, all gaping maws and bulging eyes. Its friends started shrieking, then the black mist comes again, until the change takes them too. The stuff of nightmares, I tell you. Nightmares indeed. Incidentally, do you perchance know who those merchants were? No, I'm a direct decorator by trade, not much cause to mingle with their sort. Saw Milil the barmaid chatting with them, though. She might know something. Okay. Barmaid! Oh, well... Huh? Oh, pardon me, I was just... anyway, take a seat wherever you like. We're open for business as per usual. Okay, so... we don't get to talk to the person that matters. Guild ship hunt vendor. These give you hunts to go fight those S rank and A rank monsters, and they give you abilities to get items through them. Stuff I can do, I think, to get cosmetics mostly. Even after repairing all that damage, it'll take a while for business to pick up again. You mean the blasphemy? That's what the Radiant have been calling it anyway. I saw it too. We all did. I was standing here at the counter as Meride poured me a drink, when suddenly there came this dreadful sound, like a pained, angry groan. It was unlike anything I've ever heard. I turned around in shock, and from an ominous cloud of black mist rose the creature, enormous and ghastly to behold. As for what happened next, to recall it sends shivers up my spine. By some stroke of fortune, I was able to slip outside before the beast got his claws on me. But the sight that greeted me offered no solace. The blue sky above turned red as blood. Merid, myself, and the other survivors clung to each other for dear life until the Radiant host came to our aid. Wait, did I hear you correctly? The beast manifested before the sky began to burn? I'm certain of it. The windows here offer a clear view of the sky, and I saw nothing out of the ordinary until the beast appeared and began to rage. Okay, now we get to go to... okay, so we already had a clue to go talk to somebody, but nope, we had to talk to some random fucking viewer first. Okay. If this is voice, let's see how well I did giving her voice. Nope, no, it's not. Oh, hello there. Welcome to Meride's Mayhem. What can we get you? We have come not for libations, but rather for information. You are Milil, correct? We are investigating this so-called blasphemy on the satrap's behalf. We hear it was one of your customers, a merchant, that first underwent the transformation. What can you tell us about him? He was something of a regular here, especially of late. Kalzal was his name. He ran his own consortium. Oh no, it was Kalzal! Aww! Dealing primarily in the exports of Thavnarian specialties. Oh. It was through him that we met Matya. Yeah, so my options are, where have I heard that name before? Or it's through him we met Matya. I remember Kalzal, poor guy. He was under tons of fucking stress because nothing was nothing was happening. When they weren't able to get any shipments out because of the towers. Yes, the name rings a bell. Didn't you meet both on your first trip to Thavnir? If I recall correctly, Kalzal ran a trading operation in Yedlmod, and it was there that you made Machia's acquaintance. Yes, it's the same Kalzal, no doubt. A rather successful man, from what I gather. That said, it was clear that he had fallen on hard times of late. Those ghastly towers popping up everywhere cannot have been good for business. Even now, with the towers gone, the collapse of the Empire has led to all sorts of problems elsewhere. The market for luxuries is surely not what it once was. Trying times for the head of trading consortium indeed. Kalzal was a compassionate man, even as his own business suffered. He did what he could to provide for the artisans and fishermen and many others who counted on him to sell their wares. Indeed, that was the very topic of yesterday's meeting, as far as I could hear. Yet, as they discussed matters further, Kalzal's tone grew grave and grim, and it was then that... Forgive me. I would not have you recall the memory if it brings you pain. If I could, I would just ask one more thing. Did you notice anything unusual about Kalzal in particular? Please, anything at all. Sorry, nothing springs to mind. Perhaps someone else can help you. Kalzal lived for his work, and had no family that I know of. His employees and associates knew him best, but they too are lost to us. Still, perhaps his neighbors know something I do not. I can direct you to them if you believe it would help. What do you say? Well, of course. Any help would be of help. Kalzal made his home in Kama. Oh no, that's Miliel. Fuck. Kalzal made his home in Kama, a nearby residential area. From what I gather, Kalzal lived there since childhood and was known throughout the neighborhood. Kama. The name is new to me. How do we get there? I'll write down some directions. Here you go. Thank you. I cannot promise that you will find what you seek there, but if nothing else, it is a start. Come, let us see where this lead takes us. Graha is now accompanying me again. He never stopped accompanying me! So where is it we need to go? We need to go down here. Okay. Come on, Graha. Keep up. I don't know if they can take the Aetheryte. Okay, so, I mean, we could stop here and talk, but I don't want to. I don't want to, so I'm not going to. We need to go... Oh, I know how to get to where we're going. So we need to go here. I'm still learning the city. We've got Archknight, member of Berb. Axel Lucifer, Heaven Shadow, Krolo Jucifer, Hans Haribo, Lil Bumpy. Somebody died. We're gonna poke him. Poke, poke. And then we're gonna leave. I like my little bit of RPs that I still do. They clicked on me. How nice of them. Alright, I think we're good. I think I know exactly where I'm going now. I do. We could talk to Graha more here, and he'll be like, oh my goodness, so many things going on. But I'm not that interested. Sorry. Ooh, he's gonna have a lot of spots to stop and talk about what's going on, but I don't care. I mean, maybe I should, but I don't. Do. And this must be Kama. We've arrived at last. Let us begin questioning the residents without delay. No doubt someone here can tell us more about Kalzal. Given recent events, I imagine many are taking shelter indoors. Well, I mean, I would imagine so. I mean, there's Astra. I guess we don't get to talk to Astra. So we probably go in this door here. Aha! I'm so smart. Hey, don't mind us being in your house. We're just here to ask you questions. Could you come back at another time? I just woke up, and I'm not exactly in the mood for idle chit-chat. Ooh, what do we got going here? RP 18 plus. Red Moon's Masquerade is tonight. We've got monthly Valentine's Day theme. They have a bar. They have courtesans. Bring a mask. Okay. Yeah, so like I've thought about joining one of these 18 plus courtesan harem brothel type guilds, but I'd rather just freelance. And definitely don't need to be doing that shit on stream. That'll get me banned from Twitch and apparently YouTube now too, since I'm now putting myself on the YouTubes. Well, that's one way to avoid the panic, I suppose. Pardon our intrusion. You may not have noticed, but a great danger has come to Thavnia. I encourage you to stay alert and prepare to flee the city should the situation turn dire. But before we leave you in peace, pray allow us to ask a question or two. Did you know a local merchant named Karzal? If so, did you notice anything unusual about him recently? Karzal? I know him. In fact, we spoke just the other day. Like many others, his business was doing poorly. Still, it seemed as though he'd managed to turn things around, thanks to a generous order from... Ruveda? Ruveda? I'm gonna go with Ruveda Vibers. Why, he was practically dancing in the streets. Haven't spoken with him since, but I assume it all went well. Jinaba? I don't... Oh, words! I do not know how to pronounce all these words, but I'm doing my damnedest. Might be able to tell you more, though. As I recall, he was the one who brokered the arrangement. Jinaba at Ruveda Vibers. Let's make a point to visit him after we've spoken with other locals. Thank you, sir. Who else? Who else has a door that opens? Ah, this one will open. These ones with the little banners across them will not. That's a common thing. It lets you know that you just can't go there. Mati. Karzal, you say? Yes, I've known him since he was a boy. If there was ever a man who was born to be a merchant, it was him. Always early to depart and late to return. Because she looks like an old lady. He'd spend his days procuring the finest wares and seeking out willing customers. You could say it came to him as easy as breathing. Sadly, business was flagging of late. No surprise, really, with how dangerous travel has become. He was cooped up in his house from dawn till dusk the other day, no doubt racking his brain for a way to turn his fortunes around. Then at night, I heard the door open. Looked out to see Karzal sitting on a bench, his head hung low. A man with the weight of the world on his shoulders. I see. The situation must have been quite dire indeed. Did you notice anything else out of the ordinary? Nothing to speak of. Other than the troubles with his consortium, he was the same old Karzal, cordial and honest, like always. These questions you're asking, has something happened to him? He wasn't caught up in that terrible incident at the bazaar, was he? I don't travel much these days, but my daughters told me not to venture outside. Stuck in here as I am, I've heard little about these bizarre goings-on. Rest assured, the city is safe for now, but the situation may change without warning. I urge you, stay close to your daughter, and be prepared to take refuge should the satrap order it. Okay. Now we need to go all the way over here. Okay. And then we sprint. Come on, Graha, you can sprint. Graha! Are there any blue quests here? No, no blue quests here. They shouldn't be in the city itself anyways. They should all be outside. And we jump over the shadows because why not? Because I can. Just gonna avoid that. Sip my Pepsi. Always with the Pepsi. Now we're gonna walk through these gardens. Nope, we need to go down there. Okay. Jow, are you still here? If so, does this sound like the music from Chrono Trigger from the from that city in the past, the great bustling city? With the magic and all the sexy stuff. And hurry, I say, there's no time to waste. Pardon me, but you are in charge of buying and selling here, yes? We have a few questions that we'd like to... I'm sorry, but I simply don't have the time to chat. If you hadn't noticed, we have our hands full at the moment. We must carry all our wares and equipment to safety before those accursed beasts return. In that case, might we be of assistance? Perhaps we could speak when the job is done. Kingdom of Zeal? Yes, Kingdom of Zeal. So not the music right now, but like just the idle music in this city. Does it sound kind of like that? Very well. You can start by helping us move our equipment. Ask the others what to put in where. And you can carry our fabrics. Go through that door and speak with Kamala. She'll tell you the rest. Remember, these textiles are our livelihood. Handle them with care. Oh, can I fix my glamour thing here? Get our necklace fixed. There it is. There it is. Okay. So like when it goes that ding 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 ding, that music, whenever it feels like coming back. Hi, Kamala. This is an area for employees only. Out! Out! What's that? You've come to help? Oh, praise be to Mindaruva. Mindaruva? Mindaruva, I think. Kind stranger, I welcome your assistance. On your way here, you pass 3 storehouses, yes? I'd like you to carry that small crate to Nabrufal by the storehouses near the hatchery. The crate of clothing is for Manua. And the massive crate there goes to Zaymera by the middle storehouse. Watch your back with that one. Those are all the crates we have ready. Once they've been delivered, consider your work here complete. Should you fail, return to the thing. I'll have a limited time to do this shit. Oh, fuck. I don't remember where she said to go. We'll take the light crate. Okay. Here you go, fam. That is it. You've come to the right place. We thank you for your aid. I'm not going to stop and read them slow because they said I have a limited time, so I want to make sure I get my ass to it. If you have any crates to finished products such as carpets, clothing, and the like, pray bring them here to our primary storehouse. A crate full of clothing, is it? I can take that off your hands. Many thanks for the delivery. This is a big ass crate. Am I a mime stuck in a box? Roar! I'm Via, strong Amazonian woman. I say, you're quite the brawny one, aren't you? A good thing that. You never know when you need to defend yourself in these unpredictable times. Crate full of fabrics, is it? Exactly what I was hoping to receive. Here, let me put that away for you. Excuse me. You've carried all the crates to the storehouses, you say? And so quickly, too. Why, I've never seen anyone so strong. I and my associates will see to the rest, so please return to Jinabaha and assure him our work is proceeding apace. To tell the truth, we're grateful for this distraction. Too many terrible happenings of late, but generous souls like yourself give me the hope that we may emerge from this trial even stronger. I pray we meet again. Pray we meet again in more peaceful times. Oh my god, does this give me butt jiggle? These 2B panties are so sexy. Yeah, here. So, the music playing right now. Is it from the Kingdom of Zeal? I feel like it is. Or something from Chrono Trigger. It's been a while since I played through Chrono Trigger. Done as I asked, have you? Sure did. If Kamala is satisfied with your work, then so am I. You have done us... excuse me. You have done us a great favor, traveler. I too have delivered the instruments and apparatus entrusted to me. You both have my thanks. With our wares safely stored away, we'll not lose any more to those fiends. I take it that your establishment did not escape the attack unscathed. We did not. Thankfully, most of our workers had already left for the day. But those of us still here saw it all. We looked to the burning skies in confusion, and then, before we could even begin to make sense of it, a hideous creature burst through the doors, shrieking. We ran for our lives, but one of my colleagues was not so fortunate. He cried out, a scream of such agony, such terror. And in the next instant, he too sprouted fearsome claws. The sight of it caused another fellow to panic, and then... he too transformed. I'm sorry. There was something you wanted to ask. Indeed. You knew the merchant Colso, did you not? I believe he had some dealings with your establishment. Colso? I know him well. We'd arranged for his consortium to deliver a large shipment of fragments. But in the end, we received a better offer and had to turn him down. I understand his business is struggling, but so is ours. Another of our most reliable trading partners agreed to transport the goods for a much smaller commission, and we'd have been fools to refuse. I felt terrible for withdrawing the offer, but you must understand, we simply had no choice. He tried to put on a brave face when I delivered the news, but his dejection and despair were plain as day. He said he'd discuss it with his associates, but I could tell he'd all but given up hope. Dejection and despair. You remember what we saw on Vanaspati, yes? Soldiers and jungle dwellers pushed to the very brink, turning into beasts one after another. It would seem the same phenomenon occurred here. The poor craftsmen attacked by the fiends, as well as those that witnessed it, all undergoing the change. I suspect that everything began with Kolzol. By all accounts, it was he who suffered from the most profound and piercing despair. Wait, could that be it? That such intense emotions were what triggered his transformation. Yeah, you gotta keep hope. Much remains unclear, but I believe we are drawing closer to an answer. At any rate, we must discuss our findings with the others. Shit, how do you stop people from in the final days from hitting, I mean, despair and such? I mean, hell, if that was going on right now, I have moments of time right now while I'm trying to, like, just get everything together where I would turn into a slavering beast, so it's crazy. We should reconvene with the others in front of Megaduta, will we not? That should be just outside. With any luck, they will have already returned from their own investigations. My friend, we must take our leave. I pray that your establishment is spared further tragedy, but remember, your lives are far more precious than any wares. If you are ordered to flee, do so without hesitation. Indeed. I thank you for your concern, and pray you two take care as well. Okay, so where do we need to go? Okay, we just need to go outside. Got it. Bow, down, bow. Bow, 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 my Pepsi already went flat.
There you are. You've spoken with the survivors.
Indeed. We thought to share what we have gleaned, that we might together gain a greater understanding of present circumstances.
Oh, my elbows. I need some Aleve and some cough drops. And maybe a notebook.
Fortuitous timing. Alize and I completed our own investigations not long ago.
Then we should take a moment to compare notes. Shall we begin with the two of you?
Sure. Okay, blah 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 despair, blah 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 no escape, blah 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 negative emotions and giving up all hope.
So the merchant Karzal was gravely concerned about his business in the days preceding his untimely end.
The tales we heard were much the same. The first victims to be changed into blasphemies were all overcome with anguish of one manner or another. Then those who saw their loved ones stolen before their eyes succumbed to a similar panic, setting in motion a chain of transformations.
Okay.
Fear, unease, despair. These negative feelings serve as a catalyst.
And that can hit
So,
you.
then it is not unlike the calamity that befell the ancients.
Well, no shit. It's the same. It's the final days. We already know that, Y'shtola.
With their creation magics, they unwittingly gave form to untold horrors. Had they simply lost control, surely it would have manifested in many forms, not all of them monstrous. Yet somehow, this phenomenon is triggered solely by the darkness in their hearts, a common thread with what we now witness.
Okay.
Common, but not identical. While the beasts the ancients faced were forged with magic alone, those of today are born of sentient beings.
Okay.
Why remains to be seen. But there is one fundamental difference between us and our predecessors. Our souls are sundered, whereas theirs were not. Perhaps that single variable makes all the difference.
If I may, there was another detail that troubled me.
Alright. What was that, Graha?
We have it on good authority that Karzal's transformation took place before the skies began to burn.
What? If that's true, then the situation's more dire than we realized.
Well, it's probably the creation of that is what
That
darkens the
means even if
skies.
there's no ominous sign presaging the final days, anyone, anywhere, has the potential to become a beast.
Well, yeah, we have one in Garabani
Even
and
lands
one
we
in
thought safe,
Ishgard.
Even as we speak.
Hey, don't get despairy! You'll turn into a beast, and then we can't save you.
Look! It's the Sartre! The Sartre!
Thank the heavens. He's got that swagger, though.
My countrymen, I am relieved and heartened to see you strong and safe. While the danger has not yet passed, far from it, allow me to assure you that the beasts that raged within the city walls have been exterminated to the last. Outside this sanctuary, the brave men and women of the Radiant Host and our dragon ally continue to battle our unholy foes. I pray these tidings put your minds at ease and help you calm your hearts. Have faith that we shall soon conquer this terrible trial.
Indeed. You gotta have faith.
Your Excellency, is there any word from Palaga's stand? My grandson was bound for there yesterday and I worry for his life.
We are still awaiting a report, but I promise you, as soon as I have aught to share.
Your Excellency, I bring grave news.
Oh shit. This is about to bring about some despair.
You are?
I'm Matsya of Akyali.
a humble fisherman.
Hey, Matcha. What's up?
Ah, I remember you from our first visit. Wait, you're... But no, that can wait. When the skies turned red, I set off for Palakistan, fearing for the safety
Oh God,
of my
no.
friend.
We're about to
As
get
I
despair.
drew near the village, I saw dreadful beasts all about.
No! Gods have mercy!
Don't you break into despair.
Your Excellency! Save my grandson, I beg of you!
We will spare no effort to save all we can, but you must remain calm.
Calm? You tell me to be calm? You saw those beasts? They tore our bravest warriors limb from limb!
Oh, you're gonna turn into a beast.
Stick their fangs into him! The fangs! Oh. The screams!
Ow, fuck, that just hurt. That just hurt my arm.
Get away
Elbow.
from her. Now!
So what are you gonna turn into? Another Fumbaba looking motherfucker. No, don't panic! Stop panicking! Oh shit!
Damn it! We've got to kill them before it spreads.
We'll handle this. See the townspeople to safety.
Jesus, this is fucked!
Good. As fast as you can.
Oh no! Father! I know, I laugh at horrible things. I'm a bad person. Dude, you can't die. We need you. If you die, so many more are gonna turn. Save him! Save him! We can't lose him too! The sheer... Oh, fuck. That's gonna cause some despair. That's not good. That's not good at all. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck.
Enough! You must run. For their sake and your own.
Don't give in to despair. Don't give in to despair. Calm your heart.
We'll survive.
Calm your heart.
We must.
Okay, we know it can be stopped. That's good. I figured it could be, but we just have to get you out of despair before it's too late. Fuck. He just punched the shit out of Thancred. When did you learn astrologian spells? Cheating ass. What's up, Graha? What are you gonna do?
Be strong, my friends. Fear not, for we will defeat these abominations.
They need hope. You gotta have hope. That's the only way to stop yourself from turning. You can't give in.
The Radiant host, lend your Stola and Thancred your aid. Let not a single beast escape. The rest of you, flee this place. Carry the wounded if you must. Head indoors or underground.
I have that outfit.
Above all, stay calm. No beast will follow you. We will see to that.
Graha knows what needs to be done.
Alphino, Alice, leave the city to us and make for Palika's stand at once. Matya, show my friends to the village. I promise you, they're more capable than the host's finest. Right.
Yeah, no despair. No despair.
Will you? We will save these people. As many as we can.
You gotta have hope. Hope will win the day. That's what we said to Xenos directly. Hope will win the day. If you don't have hope, you're gonna turn into a beast. Ah, fuck. Ah, the story gets just more and more epic. I love this. I love this game. Truly, I do. We must save Palika's stand, whatever it takes. Matya, it pains me to put you in harm's way, but I would ask your aid as well. Of course, Palika's stand is not far, just down that hill. But as I told His Excellency before, the path was blocked by terrible creatures. I had no choice but to turn back. In that case, this is what we shall do. Theodora, I ask that you take the lead and dispatch any beast you encounter. Alice and I will keep Matsuya hidden amidst the trees and follow when the path is clear. There's no telling what dangers await us. Keep your eyes peeled. Oh, we got a long way to go. Oh, are we gonna get to... Oh, Palika Stand. Good. That's the last place we haven't been. Which means at some point we will get all of our, questy obstacles. And then we're gonna ride our little eyeball little motherfucker here. Had a weird survivor match today. Hunters just stood in one spot, kept swinging an axe the whole time. Who knows what they were fucking up to. Oh, look, we got more bros. We've got a destination. Let's get ready to summon my Chocobo, because my Chocobo needs levels. Oops, not what I meant to hit. Alright, so we're going to hit this, and then some of that. We'll cast Regen on myself. Dude, this is just like a weaker version of the boss we fought. Shit is getting intense. We've got Marlboros, whatever they're gonna call them in this area. This game story is getting intense. There we go. Let's fuck these guys up. Gotta bop to the music. Golden Eyes, are you Perrin? You even made yourself look kind of like Perrin. What weapon are you using? Oh, Gunblade. Okay. It's a Wheel of Time reference for those that don't know. I don't know that guaranteed that that's where his name comes from, but it makes sense to me that it would. It cannot be. Yeah, all these people are fucked up. We're here to give you hope, though. Oh, except for the dead ones. They don't get any hope. We must heal those we can, and quickly. I see no beasts, but stay on your guard. Alright. I can heal you. The villager has no pulse, nor do they appear to be breathing. The cooling body has already begun to stiffen. The massive wounds suggest the villager was gored by a terrible beast. Scares me. Though the villager's injuries do not appear to be life-threatening, he does not respond to your efforts. His breathing grows more ragged and shallow, and his vacant eyes are those of a man who has lost the will to live. Even if I wake, the nightmare goes on. No, leave me to sleep. You call out, but the man does not respond. He just wants to die. I can understand that. If only I was a healer. I mean, right? If only. But you can't heal those that don't wish to live, because the act of healing draws strength from the person we're healing, and blah 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 blah. Have you come to help us? Too late, my family, my friends. Are these the only villagers who survived? I can only hope the others managed to flee, but if the rest have turned to beasts... By the 12! Let us do what we can to see that the damage spreads no further. And no matter what comes, we must keep our spirits high, lest we ourselves suffer a similar fate. That's why we have that flower. Oh, I now have access to the... Aethernet access to the gate of the fist of the first sight in Thavnair. Isn't that what this is? Or is that what the city is? Nope, that's Razatan. Whatever. I can tend to the rest. Play looked after Matia. No doubt what we have seen here weighs even heavier on his heart than ours. Please don't give in to despair, Matia. I don't want to have to kill you. Don't make me kill you. That music's never usually good. Oh, Theodora. This is Yerovid, the elder here. He is hurt, but praise be to the sisters, he still lives. Young Matsia here has told me everything. I have not the words to express my gratitude for your aid. When the heavens began to burn, we were afraid, but we did our best to carry on as we always have done. Until today, when those unholy beasts came pouring into our village, a flood of midnight and death. There are no words to describe what followed. Men and women I have known since they were babes, struck down by creatures, only to rise again to join the murderous horde, in the guise of those same hideous fiends. In the chaos, a handful of our villagers fled for their lives. I can only hope they have found their way to safety. I need to turn my little space heater on. I'm getting fucking cold. Oh, 1 second. There we go. It doesn't heat up my room. It only heats up, like, under my table. under my desk, but it helps warm my legs and whatever hand I can put down there. Because I'm starting to shiver while I'm streaming. Whew. Matsia, do you perchance remember Karasov and Meva? The young couple who always brought you their freshest catches. How could I forget, Elder? When I first came to peddle my wares, desperate to eke out a living, they showed me much kindness. Others shunned me as an outsider, as is their way. But Karasaf and Mevin bought my fish, and sung its praises. They turned my fortunes around. Alas, I fear they're in terrible danger. I saw them running towards Agama Temple, one of those beasts in close pursuit. They had their child, still but a tiny babe. To elude those things while caring for one so young is an impossible task, surely. I beg of you, go to their aid. I want to help them, yet I am but a fisherman. I cannot face beasts of my own. Will you come with me? Of fucking course I will. I'm Theodora goddamn Blackrose. Oh, thank you. Agama Temple lies west of here. We must hurry. And the weather here is apocalypse. So yeah, you can always check what the weather actually is where you're at, but right now it's apocalypse. Apocalypse weather. Oh, we got a giant snake. The music quiets down if I'm not actually moving. So now they're calling these marbles Asvatha. Or Asvatha. I don't know. I do not know how to speak. I do not know how to pronounce these words. Oh, that's an Aether Current. We need that. Every Aether Current we get while we're on our quest is one less one we have to hunt down when we can actually get the means to fly in this zone. Prime via butt on a mount. The temple is just ahead. It was built by those who worship Saint Agama, but has sadly fallen into disrepair in recent years. If my friends made it far, no doubt they are hiding somewhere amidst the ruins, if they made it this far. No, please stay. Prime via butt, yum. I'm glad you like it, Jow. That was Kersaraf. Oh no, this is not good. You wait here, motherfucker. You wait here. I'll go check it out. Yes, I understand. The cry came from the ruins. You must hurry. I'm going to the ruins. I'm going to the ruins. We've got langurs, which look like, what, lemurs, maybe? Like some modified version of a lemur. Oh, what the fuck are you? Oh, it's another elephant trunk scorpion guy. Burps. That's why I put a shield on myself so I wouldn't even take damage from that. Yeah, he's dead. Or dying. The man lies motionless on the ground, bearing a grievous wound. Machi, didn't I fucking stay back? I'm sorry, Theodora. I tried to stay behind, but I couldn't. No, it cannot be. You do not give in to despair, damn it. Is someone, anyone? My arms so heavy, and my legs. I cannot feel my legs. My wife fled with our daughter. I need to find them. Need to be with them. I need... Kesaraf! No, Kesaraf! You must stay strong! Or Karasaf! More time. I thought I had. I don't want to die. Speak to Karasaf, or dry Karasaf's tears. Speak to him. Make friends. It's okay, man. Calm down and just die a normal death. Don't turn into an abomination who loses their aether. If you die normally, at least your soul will live on in the ethereal sea and you'll be reborn again one day. Thank you. Please, find them. Maven still lives, and she has their child. We must search the jungle between here and Palaka's stand. There is nowhere else she could have gone, I think. Forgive me, Karasaf. Once we have saved your wife and child, we will return to lay you to rest. Away. Dragon mount, dragon mount. One of these monkeys is gonna attack me. I don't want to be attacked by the monkeys, so I'm gonna go around the monkeys. Extra combat doesn't do me much good. I don't need their loot. At least I don't think I'm gonna need their loot. And you don't get much experience from it. You see no tracks or other signs of recent travel. Maven and the child must be elsewhere. Oh, I'm glad I checked to see that there was nothing in that spot. And now we have my dignified chair. I am a prim and proper Via, and I'm here to give you your sentence. You're all being sentenced to bow down and worship the Viadora Black Rose. Go on, bow down, worship me. You know you want to. I'm your queen, Viadora Black Rose, and you're all my loyal Viamites. Worship me in my throne. Yeah, you Choco Beak. And if you want exciting combat where you have combos and a bunch of moves to use, do not play healer if you play this game. That's all. Healers aren't here for exciting combat. We're here for a plethora of heals. I've got giant snakes everywhere, because the jungle is dangerous and it's full of giant snakes. Because of course it would be. If Maven and her daughter came through this area recently, you see no evidence of their passage. And we get the Monocutter, which seems like the world's slowest mountain to me, like even slower than the Behemoth. It's not so bad when you're flying on it, though. Did you see any sign of them? I found nothing. Perhaps the beasts have chased them farther from the village. Oh, gods above, I beseech you. Pray deliver Maven and her little one to safety. Don't break into despair, Machia. I will have to kill you. Do not break into despair, Matya. I do not want to have to kill you. Meanwhile, in the skies above Davner.
No more enemies to trouble us here. It's me. How fare you below?
Yeah, we need to let you know that your dude's dead.
Understood. I will inform Vritra.
Vritra, you're not gonna like this.
Chaos and panic sweep Razad Han, and many more have succumbed to the transformations. Amidst the fray, Ahawan fell, protecting a grief-stricken father.
Don't you get into despair either. You're dragging ass.
Fight alongside your radiant host to secure the capital. Beasts have been sighted in Palakistan as well. We have divided our forces in hopes of quelling the threat there. Of small solace is that we now know what triggers the transformation, as my companions tell it.
Grief, despair, and complete and utter lack of hope.
So it is the very fear and despair in their hearts which inflicts this abhorrent punishment upon them. A nightmare for which my children will never awake. O capricious and cruel fate, they are undeserving of such condemnation. Will you wallow in sorrow or rise to the occasion?
Well, if he wallows in sorrow, he might turn into a beast.
Before he passed, Ahawan sought to reveal the truth to his people, honor his wishes. To what end? To breed a new conflict between dragon and man. These claws could reduce thee to shreds with a touch. These jaws crush thy bones to dust. Only through my proxy could I walk with my children. Without him, I am a bringer of fear, no different from the beasts which beleaguer them.
I don't know, having a dragon be your leader and having your back is a good thing to hope, so.
Only in death were Hraesvelgr and Shiva united. Indeed, whenever man and dragon have come together, death has ever been the inevitable result. It was our fear of your kind that sparked a nigh-endless war. Fear and hate of which Nidhogg drank deep as he laid waste to my homeland. And in turn, I took my revenge on his brood. Blood for blood, pain for pain. I thought nothing of theirs, only of mine.
True.
And yet, were the chasm between us too vast and too deep, Hraesvelgr would not have borne Isael to battle and our rescue. He would never have entrusted a mortal champion with one of his eyes. And the Dragonsong War would still rage on. And I would still wage a never-ending war of violence and vengeance. The future of our star be damned. I cannot speak for Ahawan's greater goals, yet I know that he served you, served your people, long and true. In
True
this
that.
time of unprecedented crisis, he turned to you. You could do worse than to place your trust in him.
Damn,
It
Astinian.
will not be easy, but the future of Razad Han hangs in the balance.
Sexy demon ladies. Are you gonna make me play Justinian in the sky?
The hour has come, Vritra. It's all or nothing.
Okay, good. They're not gonna make me play. Oh, don't you turn on me now. Don't you turn on me, Matya. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. If Medved fled deeper into the jungle, she and her child are in grave danger. Whatever are we to do? God have mercy. You must try and stay calm, Machia, or you cannot let the fear consume you. Or do you want to turn into a beast like the others? We're gonna... Can't let it consume you, man. Fear consume me? What are you talking about? Look, man, that's how you turn into a beast. Then I, too, could become a beast. I understand, I think. I've seen to the wounded. How did the two of you fare? Did you find your friends? God. Excuse me. See, well, in that case, let us help you find the mother and child. Before we leave, we must ensure the village will be safe in our absence. Alistair and I will patrol the area and search for more beasts. Would you and Machia speak with Elder Yerovit? Pray explain to him the situation and join us as soon as you are able. We will save Maven and her child. We can do that much for Karasaf. Dun dun da 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 dun dun. I'm heartened to see you both safe. But what of the family? We found Karasaf, but he... Say no more. I understand. We have lost another of our dear friends. Karasaf may be gone, but there is still hope for Mevin and their child. Please, find them, I beg of you. And if, in your search, you come across anyone else who escaped the slaughter, pray, tell them what has happened. I will do my best to keep the villagers safe, and their spirits high. Come, let us rejoin your friends at once. Again, for those that are wondering, like, they are... Oh, no, I hate this. I do not like this mount. We're not using this mount. Okay, this one will do. I just hate how slow that one feels. While I could attempt to duplicate the accents of these characters, as a white person, I do not feel comfortable trying to do that, because I do not believe I can do it without it coming off as just sounding horribly racist. And, super stereotypical. It's alright if I do it for other white people, but I don't feel that it would be smart or right to try to do it for some of these other... the other accents. It's just... I do not have the skill to make it not come off as some kind of parody. I'm pleased to report that the vicinity appears to be beast-free, no doubt thanks to your earlier efforts. And with that, let us resume our search for your friend and her child. Where shall we begin, Machia? If we follow Crisota south, or Tisarota? South, we will arrive at Perusa Temple. It is a sacred place where people go to commune with the divinities. It is possible that Maven sought shelter there, and perhaps other villages as well. That is settled. Machia, stay close to me, am I alright? You two take the lead. Keep an eye out for beasts and anyone in need of help. Very well. Very well. We will make for Perusa as quickly as we are able. With me. And we get on another random mount. I'm, of course, good with the motorcycle. It is one of the ones I have on my bar. At some point, I'm going to have a sidebar that's going to have my different classes on it. I know I had one or two before. I just don't remember everything I want to put there. And we have giant-ass fucking alligator. Wait, are they alligators or crocodiles? Is that a pointy nose? Or is it a wide nose? If I get too close, I won't find out. It looks like it's a wide nose, which would make it an alligator, not a crocodile. If I remember correctly. There's no guarantee I do. Oh, villager woman he's saving. We got your back, fam. That's right, kick him in the face, Chocobo. Hey, you're okay. You're okay. Thank you. I thought I was done for. Hey, we have the same haircut. Mevin? She's a friend of mine too, but I have not seen her. She must still be out there somewhere, trying to avoid the beasts. And with her child. Gods, worry not for me. I can make my way back to the village on my own. Okay. We saved someone. This one also feels slow. It's the big mounts that feel slow. This one's not so bad when you're flying. Just the monocutter always feels fucking slow. Unless it can fly. Theodora, wait. Perusa lies just up ahead, but something terrible has happened. The beasts have come, and many have already been killed. Alphino and Alice have gone to do what they can, but there are so many. More than I could count. You must be ready. I'm always ready! I'm Theodora motherfucking Black Rose. And I will beat the shite out of any beast I come across. We got our Final Fantasy VII motorcycle. We've got more monkeys. Oh shit. And I say we kill the beasts. Alright, is he safe or did he die? Should I stay or should I go now? If I stay, there will be trouble. If I go, it will be double. That's probably not the right order. I've never properly learned the order in which that song goes. I played it, mostly I found out about it through, Rock Band, or Rock Band 2. One of the Rock Band games. Oh, we've got one. Oh, damn it. I thought that monkey was a fucking Aether thingy for a second. And then we cast spells, and we cast, and we cast. Alright, now we've got one more group to save. If save them, indeed we do. Alice's busy saving people, that's good. Good job, Alice. Not like this. I don't want to die like this. So if it looks like they're gods, then that means that the monstrosities or whatever they're calling them, I've already forgotten. Names do not stick in my head very well. Abominations? I don't remember. But anyways, the ones from other areas probably look at like they're gods and they're spiritual, important beings and shit. Oh, we're actually riding on Istra. Did you find her and her baby yet? There you are. How for the others? I see. You've seen to all the beasts in sight. In that case, let's have everyone gather in front of the temple. Crash goes the lightning.
Courage, friend. The pain will pass.
Has anyone seen Mevin?
Where could she be?
Probably turning into a foul beast somewhere. Do babies feel despair? I hope not.
We've dealt with all the blasphemies.
Blasphemies,
No
okay.
villagers are still in hiding.
Good work. We've otherwise tended to the wounded as best we can.
What will become of us?
Don't you panic.
Help is on the way, surely. We may have to abandon our homes now, but we will return someday.
No, you can go back to your town right now.
Where can we go? Is anywhere even safe?
That I cannot say.
Well, I can. Nowhere's safe. Run all you like, but there's no escaping these things.
I swear to God, if y'all panic.
And even if I could, it's too late for my family.
Stop panicking! Stop with the despair! Oh, wait, I guess you could be sad as long as it's not despair. That sadness is okay. It's total loss of despair and giving up hope. Completely, I guess.
The more they dwell on the tragedy, the more likely we are to lose them too.
My friends, this is a place of worship.
So pray.
Should your heart quake with sadness, cast your mind to the heavens and remember the teachings of the old gods. Did they not implore us to stand fast when waves of sorrow break against our shores?
I mean, that's exactly what they need right now, too. Curious, that. They're in despair. I know what I gotta do.
There is more ugliness than beauty in this world. To live is to suffer. To drink of calamity and drown in anguish. To toil and be tested. Always and ever.
Yeah, that's kind of life, yeah. That sucks.
'Tis a perilous path you walk. Death lurks in the dark, and is the sole promise that awaits at journey's end. You will tremble with terror. You will weep tears of anger and despair.
But do not avert your eyes. See your life for what it is. Then will you see how the hardships make you strong.
Every doubt reforged as scales for your armor. Every agony to temper your blade.
Hi, Shuko. Or Shoku. Hello. Been a little while. I was wondering when you'd pop in again. Welcome to the stream. Fist bumps, hugs, kisses, cuddles, whichever you'd like. I'm trying that greeting out. I've been liking it.
Forgotten who we are. My undying gratitude to you as well, my friends.
Oh, y'all are very welcome.
You were searching for Mevin, no? We must return home. I pray you help the boy find his friend.
Gladly. We dispatched what beasts we could, but the roads are still dangerous. Stay together and go in safety.
Fistings and cuddles? I did not say fisting. I said fist bumps. I've tried a little fisting when I was younger. I didn't get much enjoyment out of it as the fister. Or nobody's tried to fist me, but
seem to resonate with your people.
They should. They were the first spoken unto our ancestors by the divinity of legend. I'm easily upset, and fish are wont to flee a temperamental hand, so I recite the teachings over and over to calm myself.
They're lovely and inspiring to hear, though I imagine they were born of great misfortune.
it's more for the one getting fisted. Yeah, well, I'm not so much the top that I used to be either.
There's as much bad as good in it. More, many would attest. All the more reason to appreciate the good when you can.
I won't argue with that.
You better not argue with that, Alphino. Hope is the one thing gonna save us right now.
In darkness, seek joy. Surrender not to sadness, and see beyond despair. Walk free, and bear the light for others to follow.
Right. I said that shit was gonna be portentous, but there might be more to it than that.
And with that, let us see if we can't find Mervyn. Did you see? That beast was chasing someone.
Then let's chase the beast! I say we kill the beast! We're not good and we're not safe until he's dead. He'll come stalking us at night. He'll come to feed his children to his monstrous appetite. Our children to his monstrous appetite. He'll wreak havoc on our village if we let him wander free. Oh, you deemed a ara, and the ooh woo. Ooh woo. There you go. Those redemptions are cheap. If people horrifically abuse them, I might raise the price on them, but I don't want to have to put a limit on them, so I'm going to do my damnedest not to. But there, my view is blocked by the trees, but I'm sure I saw someone being chased by a beast. Theodora, go with Matsia and search along the river. Alphino and I will circle around from the south. Oh, we gotta resummon our Chocobo, though. Resummon the Chocobo. Because I still haven't got Istra to level 10. Because here, like, look, if we go to Companion, they're rank 8, 9, or rank 8. We still need to get 9 and 10 to make them stronger. We've got their appearance right here. And then, yeah, so we can summon them, we can mount, we can have them follow, do shit. I have them do whatever the fuck they want. You can do whatever you want. I see you did start using 2B Penny. Yeah, as soon as I got them unlocked. They're in here. Let me show you some of my glams at the moment. Oh wait, I can't show you the glams here. Well, just know that because it gives you that butt upgrade, yeah, they're a favorite of mine at the moment. I can't help myself. Alright. Twintani is the random mount we get at this time around. All the big mounts seem really slow. So yeah, are those pointed nose or more wide? They do appear wide, so I'm going to say those are alligators. If we actually get into a fight with one, I'll try to take a closer look at its nose to see if they're alligators or crocodiles, but I believe they're alligators. There's another way to tell, but I only know the nose one. So yeah. Our outfits are my outfits are very much, I love the butt upgrade. Like, I just do. The butt upgrade is so nice. Maybe they're crocodilators? I mean, they could very well be, could be crocodilators. I mean, it's a fantasy world. Oh no! We found her and her baby. Please tell me we can save them.
That's her! No, I'm sure of it!
Yeah, throw that rock. That's right. What, like it wasn't mad before? And then Sage Alphano says, I got you, fam. Red Mage Alice busting her ass. Yeah, you best run. Run away and flee! Oh god, no! Why would you throw her? Matcha, I hope you can swim. Well, I can. And I can breathe underwater. Beast elephant incoming, right? Not like this. That's an awesome emote. Don't die, lady. Don't die. Oh, wait, hey, now that I'm actually in the water. Hold on. There was an emote I wanted to show y'all. I don't remember if I did it before or not. Where is it? It is... Where is it? Hold on. Is it just in general? Yeah. Here you go. Water flip. I know, I'm supposed to be saving her, and I'm busy doing flips in the water. Did you drop your baby? Where'd your baby go? Evan's lifeless body floats before you, battered and broken. Her death no doubt came swiftly. Her infant daughter, however, is nowhere to be seen. Mevin's babe! I will save you, baby! Maybe the dingo ate her baby? Maybe. You take the babe into your arms. If she yet lives, you cannot tell, but she will surely not survive unless you carry her to the surface at once. Come on, baby! We will save you, baby! Just hold out a little bit longer, baby! We can at least save the baby! How am I supposed to get out of here? Oh, there we go. Oh, another thing you can do. In water you can swim in is you can float. I used to have, I no longer have the computer. I had hundreds of screenshots and pictures I took. They're all gone, so I have to redo. But I had plenty by myself. I had plenty cuddling with friends out in the water and stuff. Just like, I had countless stuff, and now I don't have any of the stuff. Where'd I put the baby? Did I put the baby in my backpack? Alpha, no, tend to the wee baby Seamus. Is that a tiger? Yeah, okay. That's just a normal tiger, though, okay. I know they're dying, but I want to float on the water and vibe. I mean, that's what I do. Alpha, no, you're a baby. Did you find Mevin and the child? Mevin's dead. Here's a baby. Damn, it's all... You have the child. Let me see her. Save the baby, Alpha, no! Save the baby! Heal the baby! I mean, she got thrown by her head, so... There's a lot of death going on at the final days here. We've lost a lot of people.
So cold, Alphino.
Well, set her on fire, Alice, eh?
The child is alert, and I see no wounds, and yet... she grows weaker.
She's going to despair.
What she needs is a change of clothes and a warm bed. We must hurry back.
Microwave time? No. They don't have that good of technology. You'll just have to put her on in the fire.
Not now.
Not like this.
Take the child.
Coochie coochie coo.
It appears we've made enough noise to be heard for miles around. More will be upon us ere long.
I got this. Time to go be a fucking badass on this shit.
We make our stand here. Mattia, can you take her back to the village?
Run, Machi, run.
The child? All by myself? You can't be serious.
I am serious.
The beasts will follow you home unless we stop them here. And so we shall. Be strong, Matsia. Her life is in your hands.
Quite literally at the moment, as she's in your giant-ass elephant hands.
Right. I can do it.
Yeah, you can. And don't give in to despair, or you'll turn into a beast and eat the baby.
We'll keep them busy, Matsia. Go! Quickly!
There are times I miss being a red mage, but not whenever it's time to queue for something. We've got 2 healers and a red mage. We've got more heals than we could possibly fucking need. Because red mages can heal decently too. They can't heal like a dungeon, but they can like do some corrective shit.
You know the way.
The baby's full of despair. Give the baby coochie coos. Give the baby coochie coos. Cheer the baby up. Sing a song. Rock her. You can do this. Matsuya, no, you need to. Come on. I was hoping that babies couldn't give in to despair.
To drink of calamity. It is a perilous path. Death lurks in the dark.
Guildwatch still a baby? Oh no!
No! I'm not afraid! I'm not.
If he and the baby turn, they're probably gonna be a trial. Matsuya, no! You can do this!
Avert your eyes. See your life for what it is. See how the hardships make you strong. Every doubt reforged.
Oh shit.
Every agony.
Estidian to the fucking rescue! And Vritra. It's okay. You'll be saved. I'm about to cry, y'all.
Nay, but one who would deliver thee just the same.
Like, seriously, I'm about to cry. Please save the baby. Save the baby.
Please. You must save the child.
Eat the baby. Don't eat the baby. Save the baby.
All that remains of Nevan and Grasef. Please.
Coochie coochie coo. Coochie coochie coo. Oh my god, I'm glad they saved him. If I was still on my HRT like I'm supposed to be,
They appear to be holding their own against the Horde.
I would be bawling. Like I have tears, I have tears about to fall. Like, I was so stressed out for the baby in Matsuya. Like, I was really about to cry. I was like, no, not the baby!
Right. That's the last of them. We should hurry and find Matsuya.
I have a feeling he'll be fine. Or he had help from on high. I'm gonna go with that one. I saw a Stinian go.
Divine aid.
Nah, motherfucking Estinian.
A fine battle it must have been. Shame I missed it.
Estinian, it was you who came to Matya's aid.
I was only along for the ride. Vritra was the one who saw the boy was in need. The two are headed back to the village.
I'm so glad they saved him.
Where the worm will honor Ahiwan's wishes and finally reveal himself to his people.
Perhaps so. Will you go and join them?
Are you gonna come and join us,
There's something
Estinian?
I need to do first.
What's that, Alice?
Mervyn gave her life so that her child might live. She deserves better than to be left to drift alone.
I'm going hard tonight? No, I just got started late. Where I'm only at 3.5 hours. It's just the late ass start I got.
She deserves to be laid to rest beside her husband at least. Will you help me?
I was feeling really sick last night, so I turned off my alarm when I went to bed, because I knew I needed just, like, straight up rest. And then I started talking to you about what to do for stream today, before I even got out of the bed to do my morning piss. So... Alright, Alphino. Come on, Alphino, I'm talking... God. We have done what we can. 'Tis for the villagers of Palakistan to perform the fine funeral rites. If nothing else, Mevin and Karasaf died as they lived, as themselves, not as beasts. Their souls will find peace in the ethereal sea. To think the day would come when even the smallest of solaces would be this comforting. Oh shit, he's gonna give me an Aether Current. Hold on. How many do we have here? Okay, we have none of the quest-based ones. So we can get 1. 2, that'll be 3. Okay, I'm not gonna stress about it until we can get them all. So we'll proceed with the main story. You wish you could sleep like that? You managed to crash at 3 AM and back up at 9? Yeah, no. Like, the latest I can usually sleep is about 3 to 4 o'clock in the afternoon, because that's my natural sleep cycle. That's when I naturally wake up. And if I'm not putting forth all the extra work and effort to fall asleep early, like I do, early for me, I'll fall asleep around 6, 7, 8 o'clock in the morning. That's my normal cycle. Somewhere in there. But I can't live on my normal cycle. Your body only wants 6 hours? My body gets mad at me if I don't get bare minimum 8. You are ready then? Because Estinian, he's a edgy boy. In that case, let's head to Palakistan. No doubt Phaetra is awaiting us. I do my best to get their voice as close as I can. Then you have ones like Alice where I can't do her voice. There are so many just kind of like British-y sounding voices. Like, I don't have that kind of huge range. So like, some of them just get voices that are in my wheelhouse. But as I've said before, throughout the stream, all for nothing, you get the same greeting that I've been testing out for everybody else, because I keep forgetting to say it to some people that I've known for a while. Fist bumps, hugs, kisses, and cuddles, whichever you want. I'm sure you'll stick with the fist bumps. But I'm trying that greeting out, and I like it. I've been watching some of the other streamers that are friends of mine. Friends of mine are close to me, or acquaintances, and watching how they do things and trying to remember, like, I don't watch streams, so I don't know what streamers do, so I'm trying to work on my stuff. But I have been posting, I have all my Endwalker videos trying to upload to YouTube. This one, I cannot upload them until they've been on Twitch for 24 hours, otherwise it's against terms of service. I could do it earlier, they may not care, but I'd rather not risk it. I just wait one day and then I upload it. So, once I'm aware that they are working, and they're there, I will post my YouTube link places, and then y'all can go back and watch the stuff as much as you like. And YouTube is a place where getting the views will actually matter. It doesn't hurt me on Twitch. It doesn't really... Twitch has no incentive for views after the fact, other than, like, the one ad I run in the middle of my session technically gets views that way. Rest easy, for all is well here. Young Matia returned with the babe safe in his arms. Owing to a warm bed, the girl hath already begun to regain her strength. Less joyously received was word of the mother and father's fate, as well as that of their transformed neighbors. How many children of Thavnair must we lose to this calamity? Mothers and fathers, brothers and sisters, sons and daughters, every death another void that can never be filled. We who survived them must carry the weight of their memory as we strive to regain a semblance of what we have lost. Karasaf and Mevim's babe is a child of Thavner as well. I thank you for returning her to us safe. Oh, most. Hold on. The voice is trying to turn into something that I'm not trying to have it turn into. Where's my old There it is. Oh, most great and merciful worm. I have not the words to express my gratitude. They say that if it were not for you, brave Matsya and the child would have been lost to us forever. Long had I heard the rumors that a mighty dragon had forged a pact of friendship with the satrap, but never would I expect such a kind and gentle soul. Truth in parts, but not in whole. I am Virtra, and for years uncounted hath this isle served as mine abode. An isle I have ruled over as satrap, with Ahawan as my loyal servant. Are my ears to be believed? You were the true satrap all along. I picked the close to the right voice. Donna, what are you doing here? I heard from the Radiant that you had gone to help the people of Palakistan in their time of need. And so I and several of my colleagues from the Great Work came to offer our services. The alchemists... Oh, wait, wrong voice. The alchemists have already brewed up some potions for Mevin's daughter. But enough about us. You and your role are the far greater enigma. If you're the true satrap all along, could it be that young Varsahan was created to serve as your emissary? Thou didst suspect the boy was but a simulacrum. A rumor had circulated for many years about the High Crucible, that a more skilled alchemist were once commissioned by the satrap's family in secret to fashion a mammoth indistinguishable from a living boy. Looking at Varsahan with that knowledge, I simply put two and two together. I was not alone in drawing this conclusion, but like me, they had no doubt recognized that the satrap was using the simulacrum to work more closely with his people, and decided not to pressure the issue. You'll be up for a bit, hit you up if you want to do some PUBG nightcap. Oh yeah, when I'm done with stream. Stream will be over soonish. And then of course I need to eat some food and stuff like that. But then yeah, we can totally do some PUBG after that. I had always assumed one of Ahawan's associates was manipulating it from afar, though the truth is indeed far more surprising. Word to you too. Excuse me. It is an honor to meet you in the flesh, Master Virtra. Pray allow me to express my gratitude. If you had not believed in and given unto us your scales, I do not know where we would be. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. I can't remember if that's the voice I gave her or not, but it's what we got now. 'Twas thou and thy fellow alchemists that fashioned the means to unmake the towers. You were the saviors not only of Radzat-Han, but the star. Far too kind you are, Master Virtra, but the star yet wants for salvation. Once more will my colleagues and I commit the knowledge and resources at our disposal to the mission of aiding the people in this, their darkest hour. 'Twould seem this place is in good hands. I would return to see how Radzat-Han fares. What will you do, scions? I worry for this. No, Alpha, no, fuck. She turned, and I just instinctively thought it'd be her. I worry for the survivors we met at Perusa. Shall we pay them a visit before making our way back? In that case, might I ask a favor? Nothing too burdensome, I promise. This way. Didn't even give me a chance to say, yeah, sure. She's like, can I ask you a favor? Good, come with me. Pip pip and eat Cheerios and all that rot. Oh, I've got the boogies. Needs to simmer just a bit longer, I'd say. In the meantime, I was hoping I might ask you a few questions. The red sky, these terrible beasts. What in the name of the sisters is happening here in Thavner? Oh my, that's rather a lot to take in. It would seem the situation is even more grave than we suspected. Thank you, friend. My colleagues and I will use your knowledge to see if it can further our own research. And with that, here we are, a pot of piping hot chai, brewed from my own secret recipe of spices and tea leaves, together with hearty helpings of rich milk and purest sugar. I've made enough for everyone in the village. Might I trouble you to deliver a few cups? The drink has medicinal properties, then? Not in the least. The ingredients are quite ordinary. It's so very tasty, though, and has a way of lifting the spirits. The spicy aroma and distinctive sweetness of chai is simple. Everyday pleasure on our island is a simple, everyday pleasure on our island. Sometimes the best medicine is the simplest. The spicy aroma and distinctive sweetness of chai is simple. Oh, I already said that. I thought I clicked the button. A lovely sentiment, Nidhana. By all means, allow us to assist.
While you lot distribute hot beverages, I'll do a sweep for errant beasts to slay. A far less arduous task, no doubt. When you've finished, look for me at the Wakeful Torana.
Alright, who wants some tea? Who wants some tea? You want some tea? There you go, have some tea. Cute little owl. Look at them all, lazing about, knowing full well the beast might strike again at any moment. Do they not realize their lives are in danger? Well, I, for one, intend to survive. I'm too young to die. Yes, I'll leave this island behind if I must. But where would I go? Is anywhere safe these days? You could go to the moon. That's where, like, if you don't want to be here, you don't want to put through the fight, go to the moon. I don't know how you're going to get there, but that's where you need to go. A cup of chai? Can't you see I have more important things to worry about? No, you're right. It is precisely in times like these that we must strive to remain calm and steady. I do believe I'll visit the Elder and see what needs to be done. If there's any way I can aid my village and my friends, I will do it. Yes, that's right. You drink that tea. You drink that tea and you like it. We're gonna mend my shit because I died several times in that dungeon. Y'all want some tea? No? Okay. Oh, the Chocobo Keep. Okay, we'll talk to you. Not that I use them, but I like the option. We got a Reaper there. Anybody in here want some tea? You want some tea? No? Okay. Any of y'all want some tea? No tea for you? Okay. Wait. I know you. You were the ones who saved us from those beasts back at the temple. Were it not for you, well, let's not even think about that. At times like this, we mustn't dwell on what might have been, but to look to the future. What future awaits us? Now I could rise at hand and hope to recover from this. Most of my friends are gone, and I don't know where to turn. Turn to a yummy cup of tea. A cup of tea? Well, if you insist. That aroma has a way of clearing the mind. Come to think of it, we faced our fair share of trials in the past as well. And no matter how hard the times, we've always come together as a people united. One day at a time, one step at a time. Well, that is all any of us can do. Yes, yes. Back to work. Once I finish this cup, thank you. No problems, fam. And who else wants some tea? Who else wants some tea? There's somebody in here that wants tea. Somebody in here's gotta want some tea, or they hide behind a building. You want some tea? 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 No tea? No? You want tea? No tea for you? Okay. What about back here? There's gotta be somebody else that wants tea. Anybody hiding? Who the fuck? Where the fuck is the person that wants tea? Anybody up here want some tea? I went a clockwise circle. Did I miss somebody somewhere? I must have. Hot tea! Who wants some tea? Make you feel better. Oh, there you are. There's the person that wants tea. Come here, you. I see you. Oh, you gotta be on the other side of this heffalump. Let me up here. I made it. I'm sorry. I just want to be left alone. My best friend and I, we fled the village together. One of the beasts took him, and it was all I could do to run. All the while, I could hear this monstrous voice screaming my name. You know what helps with monstrous voice memories? Some nice, hot tea. It's a paid bit, so it still counts. Word. This is for me. Oh, we used to drink chai together often. Shared stories over steaming cups after a hard day's work. Thank you, friend. The pain may never pass, but I must press on all the same. For his memory, and for we who must remember. Bam! Alright, so now we have access to 1, 2, 3, 4 makes 5. So there we go. Now, I can get all the Aether Currents in Thavnair once I complete this quest. I might just do that tonight off stream before I go to bed. That way y'all don't have to watch it tomorrow. Because the stream is almost over today. Pretty much we're going to turn in this quest, see what little cutscene we have, and then we'll see if there's somebody I want to raid. Thank you for delivering the chai, Viadora. Did it help lift the villagers' spirits? Yeah. That is heartening to hear indeed. The final day showed no sign of abating, but this is all the more reason that we must try to keep our composure. Our lives have been forever changed. The people we have lost will never return to us. These tragedies will long weigh on our hearts. But we have the capacity to live with our suffering, to carry the agony till we too join the fallen in death. It is not a surrender, but a recognition, for it is only in acceptance that we find the strength to move forward. Alright! So, let's see who's live. Let's see who's live. I think Kawaii Kittens was live a little bit ago. I don't know if she still is. One way to find out. One way to find out. Nidhana Hype? Yes, Nidhana Hype indeed. Nope, there is nobody live right now except the Shrimps 24/7 stream, which I just don't feel like raiding at the moment. So once again, I am working on getting my Endwalker videos uploaded to YouTube. Once it's actually situated and I know they're working and blah 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 blah, I'll put the link on my homepage here and in my Discord. And yeah. Excuse me. So as usual, I'll have a new glam tomorrow. A lot of my glams have been using the 2B tights and heels, but you know, I still try to make them different every stream. But with that, I'm Viadora Blackrose, and this has been Viadora Plays Games. Thank y'all for coming, and until next time, I will catch y'all on the flippy. Peace.